Who's gonna get the pole?
Start streaming yet?
Joseph Newgarden on pole.
Yes, to start the streamy stream.
I think I started.
All right, here we go.
Let's go!
Ooh, hello everybody. Welcome. Who's gonna get the pole? We're in Texas. Joseph Newgarden.
We are live.
Race number 2 of the NTT INDYCAR series here on NASCAR Racing 2003 on the Gester YT channel. I am Teo. Gester is here with me. Alex is here with me. Our pit reporter on the side will be
Joseph Newgarden.
Mute him.
Okay, enough.
Shut up. Mute him.
Enough,
Mute him now.
enough.
But
We got Alex here. He'll be
And-
commentating this race, and probably the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one.
and the next one and the one after
Guys,
that. And
An inspirational
I'm
quote.
gonna get a soda.
You stream on your stream, and you stream when you stream.
so we are here
Quote of
for
the
the
day.
start of the XL 350 or something like that. I don't remember what it was called. But we're here for 251 laps here at the Texas Motor Speedway. Joseph Newgarden
Yay.
actually made it to the track this time. He said he was feeling under the weather and did not compete in St. Petersburg. But now he went to Texas and he put it on the pole.
Yeah,
So-
he actually came up to me today and he told me, no, I'm on the pit road right now. I'm telling you, I'm reporting. I'm doing my job.
The one thing we gotta say is that we
Let me do my job.
Well, the one thing I gotta
Alright.
say is that
Oh.
we take quantity over quality here.
Hey, I am quality. I'm a great person.
No!
Okay, anyways, so basically Joseph came up to me today. He was talking about how his car was feeling a lot better than it was at St. Petersburg and everything. And, yeah, he's on pole. He's pretty proud of where he is right now. And he actually has a history of winning at oval tracks. So hopefully he can get it done today. And, yeah, that's
This
basically it.
shows he didn't watch St. Petersburg. 'cause
Blaze is
Newgarden
fucking
wasn't even
crazy.
there.
Newgarden didn't even compete last race.
He told me that his
He misqualified.
We're gonna go through the starting grid here. Joseph Newgarden.
We don't need to hear Techno anymore. He's just he's
David
he's
And it will be
Malukas.
pit road
David
reporter, but we don't need him
Malukas.
right
Look at
now.
this. David Malukas
Second
in
place.
P2. Crazy qualifying from that team after not a good race in St. Petersburg.
Willpower up
They're
there.
definitely looking to turn around. Road number 2, we'll see Scott Dixon in 3rd and Pato Award in 4th.
One thing I need to tell the viewers is that every time we've done a practice session, we've managed to have a flip. So expect one of those these
Yeah.
races.
Expect a lot of carnage in this race. Row 3 consists of Will Power and Colton Herta. Row 4, Callum Ilott, and last week's winner, leading all but 2 laps, Marcus Ericsson. Absolutely dominating performance in St. Petersburg. Let's see if he can keep the momentum going here in Texas. Row 5 is Elio Castroneves and Benjamin Peterson. Row 6 has Alex Palou and Scott McLaughlin. Row 7 with Alexander Rossi and Roman Grosjean. Row 8 consists of Augustin Canapino and Graham Rahal.
I just
Row
want to put
9.
in a little something real quick. Scotty M has been having some troubles with his car on the radio. He's been telling his crew chief that it's been feeling a little bit tight in the one. That's all I want to really add in, but he's feeling pretty confident about today.
And I just give the starting grid,
Ed
please?
Carpenter.
And
then
Ed
Connor
Carpenter.
Daly.
And
I mean, that
that's
looks like
not
Connor
Connor Daly. Renus VK. And then row, this would be 12, right? Or 11.
Santino Ferrucci. And then
It would be Santino Ferrucci
Simon
and Simon Pagino. And then we have Delvin DiFrancesco and Jack Harvey.
Connor Daly.
Connor Daly. That's Connor Daly. And Christian
Lundgaard.
Lundgaard. Felix Rosenquist and Stingray Robb. And rounding out the field are Kyle Kirkwood and Masada. So we are done with the starting grid. If I could figure out how keys on a keyboard work here. We're going to go back to Newgarden and going to get this race underway.
Drivers.
Connor Daly did say that his car was feeling a lot faster in practice and everything. And we have smoke already from Will Power.
That is awful.
On the start, we didn't even
Already.
not one green flag.
He had okay. I will have to say this though. Will Power has been saying that his engine was actually redlining a lot lower RPMs than all the other cars during practice. So that could be the engine going up in smokes from all the redlining in practice.
His race might be
done.
He's already done.
He's done. He's not pulling back up. He's done.
Not even a lap in, and we're already got a DNF. That's just.
Dang,
he
that's
started
actually-
pacing. He's done.
Damn.
Will Power.
We didn't even get off of
Will Power has lost power, baby.
Will Power has lost power.
And now immediately thrusted out of the races.
Whoa!
He's doing.
He's still on track.
His engine's out. He can't really do anything.
We're gonna take our attention to the front of the field as the pace car pulls off. It's gonna be Newgarden and Lucas at the front of the field. Green flag is waving, and we are racing here in Texas.
Shut up. Newgarden in the
Newgarden with a good start. He's clear the turn one. Here comes Scott Dixon for second, and now Ward making the move on Malukas for third.
Side by side.
Everybody flying past that 18 car.
Doesn't have the car for the front, it looks like.
We'll slot back into about
Put
fifth.
the ticker on screen. Oh, game.
One second. Game isn't broken. I have to do something. I have to put on better cautions. This will take a couple seconds, but.
Yep.
As we wait, we'd like to talk about our sponsor today.
No, we don't. No.
Put the ticker on screen. We want to see laps. There we go. 251.
Lap 3 of 251.
Yeah, we'd like to do 100% laps.
We need a better ticker.
Yeah, you can get external tickers, but it only works when you're racing.
Joseph Newgarden still in the lead as Pato Ward and Dixon fight for second. Dixon gets around Ward out of turn 4.
Do you think that in a past life, Joseph Newgarden was just a gardener?
Maybe. As we got a Ward making the move on Dixon. As these two battle, that lets Newgarden pull away a little bit. No Gardner.
Now Dixon's stuck on the high line. David Malukas trying to come back. He didn't have a very good start, but he's picking them off one by one now.
We see our previous race winner fighting with Colton Herta.
Herta did not have a good outing in St. Petersburg. So far, so good, as he's going to clear Ericsson on the high side and keep that fifth spot.
I'm probably not gonna commentate much, but I'll commentate if something really big happens.
You'll be our other pit.
I'm just gonna watch the race.
How about Augustine Canapino already in the top 10?
Alex, what you'll be a pit road reporter.
Yeah, they've been.
So you two.
Yeah, they've been saying that they've been needing a good race coming out of St. Petersburg, and this might be the day that they pull it off. A top 10 would be like a win for this team. But it looks like that they could possibly get a top 5 today with the speed that they got in practice.
Talk about speed. His
both
teammate,
Yunko's Hollinger cars running in the top 10.
in 7th place.
Kalamayalot was having an amazing run at St. Petersburg. Was at his highest, he was up to 4th position, but late in the race blew an engine. Ended up taking him down to about 20th.
Right after he crossed the line with literally 2 laps to go, his engine blew up and he took a hard hit into the pit wall.
Very unfortunate for that driver and that team.
Finished a lap down in 20th, and he could have at least gotten a top 5.
But they're definitely looking to turn it around, and they're doing a good job. It's gotten spread out. This is just the top 9.
This is the
top 9 in their own little group, and then 10th on back.
As Augustine
right here
leads this one.
It's super spread out.
Doing a good job.
almost 10 laps in already. These cars fly around Texas. Average lap time for New Gardner is 213.
I think that's his average speed.
213.
That's not average speed because that's usually very wrong. Going into the corner about 209.
I think that's his fastest lap.
As we go check back on the lead pack, there's a 3-car breakaway. Newgarden, Award, and Dixon have pulled away from.
We saw these two yesterday.
Lucas.
We saw these two on Friday. Will Power.
Award and Dixon were having.
And Dixon were in the contention for the win, but they just could not get around the number 8 car.
Now Award definitely a much more renowned for his oval racing, showing why.
As we are just now getting reports from Will Power, Cyclone, you can tell us what happened.
Yeah, Will Power, like I said before, he was having engine problems at the beginning of the day in practice. His rev limiter was going a lot less out. His red line was a lot lower than the rest of the cars in RPM-wise. So when he got onto the track, he must have had a really bad shift. That's actually exactly what happened. He shifted up too early, and that blew out the transmission, and with that, the motor's done, the trans is done, and Will Power is basically done for the day. He's currently watching the race right now on his private yacht, in his private backyard, in his private mansion, in his private side of the track. He's already home.
Wait, what's the
He's
track?
already
He
left the
already
track.
went home? Wow,
Well,
that's
not-
crazy.
Blazing is wild.
Not too bad for his teammate, as he is currently leading by only 15/10 of a second.
But the rest of the Penske cars are doing pretty good. You see Scott McLaughlin just got into the top 5.
Trying to.
This race is
We
already
saw
spread
this
out.
last race too. Scott McLaughlin and Colton Herta fighting for position. As
Let's
our
hope it
current
doesn't
points
end with
leader-
Herta or either or McLaughlin
as our
having
current
problems.
points leader is trying to get around below.
Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go get a Dr. Pepper. I'll be right back.
As look at this, lap traffic has been caught by the leaders. Takuma Sato about to go a lap down.
Last race, the piloter of the 11 car was not Sato, and it was actually Marcus Armstrong, and he actually finished in the top 10. I'm pretty sure, 10th or 11th place.
Now
for that
Sato backs out, gets out of the way of Award.
That's
and
going to allow
Newgarden.
Award to have a lot more space
To the high
between
side
him.
and let Dixon through.
Try to stay relatively out of the way so he doesn't cause too much.
Did a good
trouble.
job backing out, getting out of the way.
And there is
Respectful
another
racing
car
there
up
from
here.
Taku.
We are racing this league every Friday, Monday. I'm pretty sure today's Monday or today's Tuesday.
Today is Monday, yes.
All right,
The
so every
Stingray
Friday,
Rob also
Monday,
goes the
Wednesday.
lap
Every
down.
Friday, Monday, Wednesday, we race this league.
Stingray Rob having this next car to go a lap down. As now the top 3 kind of spread out.
As we see New Gardner in that clean air.
We just got reports from the pits and everything. Will Power was caught talking with Alexis Texas.
All right, bro.
I thought he was at home.
He is at home, but he brought Alexis with him.
Alright, well, what a report.
I followed him home.
As there's another lap car. That's,
I'm getting there right now. I just hijacked his private jet and I'm currently flying by.
And that's Christian Lundgaard.
you're paid as a pit reporter. Like, bro, you're a pit reporter, not a fucking
I take my job
guy.
very seriously.
It's David Malukas.
There's Malukas in 4th, running, I'd say, best of the rest right now. These guys are about 5 seconds adrift from the leaders.
Sato, I'm pretty sure.
So I just got word from Malukas. He's telling his crew chief that he has mucus building up in the back of his throat and he can't get it out.
Okay, then.
Chat.
You're giving us a little too much of a report.
That's probably affecting his performance right now.
No, it's
You're
not
giving us a
helping him.
little bit too much information right
Only
now.
report back the stuff that matters. No one cares
Only
about
report-
no one cares about Malucas's mucus.
Oh, look at this!
Here comes
That's one of the Arrow McLaren cars going a lap down. He was able to slow up Newgarden to let Pato O'Ward have a chance here.
Oh, he didn't have enough
Oh,
room.
Newgarden goes high, but it's not enough.
But he is in a pretty good draft range there.
Oh, he's pulling out. Oh, he's pulling away though.
He does have a good draft going here.
I like this camera.
That's actually a really good camera shot. But
Now Connor Daly.
Oh!
Connor Daly going a lap
Jack
down
Harvey.
and Jack Harvey.
I just got word from Connor Daly. He said he had pissed himself when Newgarden flew by.
All right, bro.
No.
You shut
Shut
up,
up.
bro.
Just stop talking. As now, that was a little bit difficult for O'Ward. He got held up by Jack Harvey. Now he gets out of the way.
Only
the turn
talk whenever there's a caution. You're the caution reporter now.
That's crazy. Bro got demoted mid-race. But Joseph Newgarden leading the opening 23 laps.
I wanna say something. I'm still flying the plane. I just entered into the into Houston International Airport.
Okay, cool. Where's Fort Worth?
Yeah, I might have to start driving right now. I just stole a Chevy Camaro SS from the parking lot.
For legal reasons, he did not.
I for legal reasons I did. Anyways, I'm driving back
did
right
not.
now. I'll catch up with you guys in probably an hour and a half.
This guy.
For legal
Anyway,
reasons, he did not do that.
got some more lap traffic in front of Newgarden. Santino Ferrucci just
This
gonna
guy's
let
gonna
him
lap-
through. So will
This guy's gonna lap the whole field.
Simon Pagino.
And the other Arrow McLaren car up there.
But there's another Arrow McLaren car, Alexander Rossi.
Oh, Ward is
Can
the
he
only
try
hope.
and help Pato O'Ward here? It doesn't look like he's going to. He's gonna let him by.
Oh,
As this race has gone by relatively smoothly.
this guy.
It's just
Newgarden has
It's-
just been pulling away from Ward this entire time.
maybe a little bit of Arrow McLaren teamwork here. I saw that Rossi let off. Is he trying to give Pato some draft here?
Nope.
And now he's gonna let O'Ward straight through.
Because he definitely has the faster car.
We're gonna see if that little bit of Arrow McLaren magic works, but it looks like there's about almost a 2-second gap between Newgarden and O'Ward.
Talk about career high. He's definitely on his way.
Car.
Alright, bro. Turn that shit off.
Talk about
But-
career high. David Malukas in fourth.
My
Only about
apologies. I'm
9
just now pulling into the
seconds
parking
back.
lot.
Still
Shut
running in
up!
fourth in front of
You're a caution
Scott
reporter.
McLaughlin.
No, I'm a pit reporter. I just got to the pits right now.
Nobody's hating.
Stop talking
Shut up.
then.
I'm sorry. I took my job very seriously.
Scott McLaughlin behind David Malukas, followed by Pillow and Herta. Erickson. Yeah, let's go through a little field cap review or whatever. This is when the pit reporter can talk. Go to the leader.
Okay, I'm in the leader now.
So you just talk about Joseph Newgarden, then talk about Award, then Dixon, then Malukas.
Well, there's
Oh yeah,
currently some
we're gonna
there's
have
currently
our
some
first
turmoil in the pits right now. So the pit crew of Connor Daly had 3 of them have approached the crew chief of Joseph Newgarden, and they're currently in an altercation right now. I think it's about that pass that Joseph made on Connor Daly to put him a lap down, where he actually got a little bit loose right there, and it actually spilled some of Connor Daly's coffee that he had in his car. I don't know why he has coffee in his car. That's just what I've been getting from the crew chief. But it's getting a little bit physical. Oh god. Oh my god. So one of the pit members just threw Joseph Newgarden's crew chief onto the ground, and they're currently fighting. They're currently fighting. I think that Joseph Newgarden is oblivious of all of this. He's still going faster, but they are fighting. They're throwing hands. I don't know what's going on.
Enough of this,
All right, you're done. Look at this big pack of lap cars that
Alex, how
Newgarden
about you
has
do it?
approached.
You do driver reviews.
He's about a back stretch ahead.
I don't know all of
Right
the
now.
driver names, so I'm just gonna say red car.
Then I'll just do it. Joseph Newgarden, currently our leader with a 4-second gap almost. He is getting around all these lap cars. His contact is almost made there with Augustin Canapino. They're going to go 3 wide.
3 wide. This is tight, but he makes it work.
Followed behind him would be Pato O'Ward, who is the only Aero McLaren car that is not a lap down. Currently with a bunch of clean air. No car in sight. I mean, he doesn't have that much draft. He's been putting up a relatively good performance. The consistency out of this driver from finishing second at St. Petersburg and currently running second at Texas might take the points lead since Ericsson is not up here. Now Scott Dixon relatively behind him. The only car in sight basically for Pato O'Ward. Another car with relatively no draft. About 7 seconds behind, currently 6.69 behind. This game loves that number, as they are catching the number 2. Scott Dixon has 6 championships. Followed behind him is career high position David Malukas, the rookie, in the number 18, around 11 seconds behind. Nothing really much to say behind him besides I'm pretty sure he DNF'd at St. Petersburg. Behind him would be Scott McLaughlin. Shut up! Behind him would be Scott McLaughlin, who finished the top 10 position here at St. Petersburg. Currently running 5th behind David Malukas. Might get around him later or sooner there. That's your top 5.
Okay, so I'm just reporting now. Joseph Newgarden.
Nonsense.
No. This is very important. Joseph. No, don't make me laugh, Gester. I'm trying to report. This is very serious business.
This better be
Okay?
serious. This better be
Joseph Newgarden's crew chief won the fight, and currently 2 of Connor Daly's tire changers are currently being sent to the hospital right now as we speak, to the MRI to get checked on right now. So I'm actually here with his crew chief right now. Give me a second. What is your name actually?
I should have never invited Tycho.
I'm asking.
Well, no fight existed. There's nothing that happened. None of this happened. Shut up.
We apologize for our deranged pit reporter.
A little bit of
Having
delusional, as
illusions.
the top 10 is currently the first car of the top 10 is a lap down. That would be Castro Neves, and then Callum Wylock would be the next.
We'll spread out.
Very
But he's about
spread out.
half a lap down, so it's going to be a while before we see him go a lap down. Very spread out racing.
Very fast car for Newgarden.
Only 42 laps in, and O'Ward is already behind about 4 seconds off the lead.
But he is.
As now he's in a little bit of a gaggle of lap traffic here.
Was catching earlier in the race.
Trying to get through these guys is O'Ward, but Castro Neves kind of making it difficult. Now he pulls out of the way.
He pulled out.
We're gonna
Nothing
do this
much-
camera again.
Nothing really much to talk about. The only thing that we've gotten is our pit reporter being delusional.
He's a little stupid, guys.
As another Aero McLaren car goes a lap down. I think that's Rosenquist. Looks like it. This is the first start for Newgarden. He missed qualifying last race. He really needs these points so he can get into the contention for the championship. And if he gets a bad place points finish here, then I don't know where he would be.
Very spread out. Is now we're gonna see the gap.
Increase.
Basically 4 seconds, and now Award's gonna get slowed up even more.
By Santino Ferrucci. Spilled coffee. 5-second gap now. Flat. As we haven't really talked about Scott Dixon this much. He is falling back even more. Still in the top 5 at least, but currently almost 10 seconds back. We were coming to lap 49.
Here's Dixon right here.
All the way back here.
It's getting around Stingray Rob, just got around Augustine Canapino.
Stingray Rob was the first engine blowouts this season, followed by Ilott, and then just now Will Power, which is very, very unfortunate for the Penske team. His engine just blew before we even got off pit road. Like our deranged pit reporter said, redlined a little too much. As Ilott's still on the lead lap, the only car that is in the top 10. No, what? The only car in the top 10 that's a lap down is Oh!
Okay,
Car hits the wall.
Whoa.
Keeps it going though. It was the Air
What?
McLaren car
What?
back there with pretty sure that's Ilott.
We're gonna have a new pit road reporter, which is Bruh
Let's see.
Channels.
The replay
Um,
here. He was running the high side and took
Yeah,
a
he
little
just-
bit
he
too
just
much
hit the
off
wall.
the corner.
Yeah,
Looks
he
to
said
be
on the
fine.
radio
I
he
don't
just felt
see
tight and
any-
hit
He
it.
does
with the wall.
continue on, and
don't
it looks
see
like he's
any of this
okay.
damage.
No damage. So
Yeah,
he'll
it looks
continue
like he
his
just-
race.
It
We
hit
have a
it
new pit
off
reporter.
of 4.
His name is Bruh Channels. Alex will be our pit reporter. Bruh Channels will be our caution reporter.
Caution. I am all of the above. Because I'm him.
Alex, you talk whenever something happens on pit road besides a fight that's non-existent, or you just talk stats, which you can
Yeah.
currently do right now.
You can talk stats, yeah.
Matt Kenseth. Oh, wait, wrong sport.
Not those stats, you dumbass.
Wrong sport.
Sport.
As now, Newgarden has caught Callum Ilott,
And he will get around
put
it
him a lap down.
very easily.
8 cars left on the lead lap.
Joseph Newgarden is gonna lap the whole field, isn't he?
Joseph Newgarden is just...
It's
Joseph
not even halfway
Newgarden
through the
is,
race. We're less than 200 to go though. But we're not even halfway through.
Oh man.
He's already lapped 8 cars.
2 absolutely
8 cars
dominating races so far we've had.
left. He's almost lapped
I
everyone. already.
expected more wrecks, more chaos, but it really just hasn't happened.
They show whenever the
Pit
actual
stops
race
will have to
happens.
be made pretty soon. I am hearing the crew chiefs talk about pit strategy right now.
And we're hearing from race control there will be a competition caution on lap 60.
Oh, almost
Oh,
with
contact made.
Very close there. Connor Daly not happy with Newgarden. We were talking about
Connor Daly and Joseph
how
Newgarden
he first
making
got lapped by
contact.
Newgarden. I guess Daly was showing his displeasure.
I think Tycoon was at line. Spilled more of that coffee, I guess.
I guess so.
He's gonna have to throw it out of the window for a caution, I guess.
We'll have 5 laps until that competition caution. Next car to go a lap down would be Alex Palou,
Unless he can hold him off.
unless he can hold off the charging Newgarden. Here he comes. Newgarden absolutely flying right now. But now he's got a brick wall in front of him.
Massive pack of cars in front of him. It's gonna be very hard.
A little bit too risky to go 3 wide, so he's gonna stay behind these guys. And now he goes for the move.
Almost contact with Peterson. As you can see, Palou right up there. If he can hold him off just for 3 more laps. Actually, 2 more.
I am hearing that they might pit under caution,
It would be a
and Joseph
Hey.
Newgarden is getting word that they are considering pitting under caution.
What is
And
it?
I've just got word that
Whoa!
there may be a penalty.
Erickson! And
Oh, almost a caution.
Into the
Erickson!
garage.
Erickson and
Herta.
make contact.
As remember, the
There may be a
competition
penalty
caution
for
is coming out.
Newgarden. And here comes
That was
out the
very
competition
close.
caution.
And Palou's
Palou's gonna go a lap down before the flag. Can Erickson stay on the lead lap?
No, he won't. Wait, he might get an
No,
exit
he
out of the corner. Jack Harvey.
Erickson. Marcus
Erickson
Erickson,
will
the first
not
car
stay
will
on the
lap
lead.
down.
And Scott McLaughlin will stay on.
And now he'll only have 5 cars on the lead lap
Caution is out.
after the 60 lap
Lap
stint.
60.
Now let's see pit strategy. Let's take a replay of what happened with
stay
Herta
out?
and
Who will-
Erickson. It
We're
looked like
about
a
to
bad
pit,
block.
bruh. We're gonna look
Not-
after pit. But before that, pit
We
stop.
have people pitting now.
Everyone's
time.
gonna come down into the pits. No one's gonna stay out.
Literally everyone. it looks
Everyone
like,
is going to pit.
as we were
How
looking
much
at
of
it.
a gap will Newgarden have with cars in between him and Award? That is
None.
the question here.
The answer is none.
None, because they're all lapped.
I made INDYCAR better. All the lap cars go to the back.
Award just now got in his pit stall as Dixon. I thought he got out early.
No. There goes McLaughlin. He
Seems like
leads
Harvey,
the
I
road.
think-
Newgarden's gonna get out now.
Someone managed to get out of. Someone managed to
first
get
car
out of the
one lap
pits
down
before
was
Newgarden.
Marcus
Let's see who
Erickson,
it
so we'll
was.
get the free pass and go back on the lead a lap. But we're gonna go back
There-
and see what happened between him and Colton Herta
It looked
towards
like a
the
bad
end.
block.
of
We
that
almost wrecked each other though.
run. It happened. No, it was here. Right? Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
almost brought on the caution. Yeah, it was right there.
Here we go. Yeah, I think he
God,
got shoved down.
Ring
Seems
in,
like the
ring
Colton
into the
Herta
rear.
just
So close from being a
ran into the
spin.
rear. So close from being a spin and then bringing up the caution right before the competition caution here.
I think that was the reason for the caution, if anything.
And this,
IndyCar would have threw
Yeah.
the caution. Jack Harvey
very
needs to get out of
interesting
the
though.
way. Can we just wave around everyone in the lap in the front so they can move? And,
I think we're just gonna wave all the one lap down cars.
that's like every. We're gonna
So
have to
that's
add
what I'm
like 3
thinking.
laps just so they can make their way around the track. Just copy and paste a wave command.
That's not how this works. And then the 30.
Everyone seems to be getting their lap back here.
Race control.
And I'm gonna let the 30 go.
Neuter.
Or I'm not gonna let. Oh, he's dropping back to weight. That's what he's doing.
A little bit of generosity.
Wait, how did Taku get up here? Go.
He is not going.
Now he's going. There he goes.
As we see.
All the lap cars got waved through. No, they fucking didn't. Actually, they're supposed to drop back, so not worried. Everybody should catch. They're the other one lap down cars.
So everyone
That
2
will
laps
get
down
back
will not
to
be
the
lucky
lap.
enough to get their lap back.
And there we go. Now the lap cars are dropping.
Now we'll see what happens. As Dixon did
Or-
not get out of pit road that good.
Up. What are we doing, guys?
Add another yellow.
Guys, we're
I don't know
adding
what is
another
going on
lap.
right now.
They're trying to figure
Oh, there
out
we
how
go.
to.
Are we allowed?
I'm just gonna add one more lap so that everybody can.
Around, then
up.
Dixon, and
They're
now
figuring
we
out their
lap
pacing order here.
Well,
Oh,
I guess I'll cry.
Oh,
I was about to.
Shadow is our new pit road reporter.
okay. All right.
We have 3 pit road reporters.
Damn, I didn't even need to add another lap. Fuck, they figured it out.
Let the other cars catch up first. Caution reporters, please mute your mic. Alright.
As that, we're pretty much ready to go, so I'm just gonna skip this base
Pit
lap.
road and caution
So
reporters.
let's see.
to be honest,
Domain expansion. Don't worry about
to
it.
be honest,
Just
guys,
200 laps to
where-
go here.
What? I hate
where is Mike, Joy, and Daryl?
This is NASCAR, Larry. I mean, this
This
is
ain't NASCAR?
No.
No, it's not.
No, this is
Pit road
INDYCAR.
caution reporters mute. Also, Shadow, that means you have to mute as well.
If they're not
My
muted.
mic is on mute.
Alright, then mute yourself. I have to
Bro,
mute Shadow.
what the fuck? Don't take.
I have to mute Shadow because he's gonna unmute himself
Oh.
every single time. I'll give your edit back afterwards. And Miss Alex, I'm still muting you as well. Okay.
Alright, so we're about to go racing here, lap 65.
4. Right now, currently.
Well, gonna be lap 65.
As pace car is coming off, and we're gonna have our first restart after that competition caution. And near wreck from Ericsson, our points leader. As we are
They'll
coming out
come
of
down
P4.
single file.
Green's out.
And there's the green, and they're going racing once again.
Newgarden with the early jump. Is Sato, not Sato.
This time, Award right on the back of them.
Award is there, but can he do anything? He's
He
gonna
looks
try.
to the bottom here. Award!
Pato Award
He's going for the lead.
to the inside of Joseph Newgarden. Still
Side by side. Down in the one. Pato Award's gonna make the pass.
He will clear Joseph Newgarden. Now Scott Dixon's
Pato
gonna try and get
Award
around
to the
him.
lead. Now here comes Dixon on Newgarden. Newgarden's getting swamped right here.
Dixon, Malukas, McLaughlin.
McLaughlin gonna try and... Is he gonna try and give some assistance to his teammate?
Malukas
No,
tries to
he
make the
can't.
pass on Dixon.
Now here comes Malukas for second.
And
David
McLaughlin.
Malukas put it on outside pole, and he's still digging on the bottom. He's gonna get second, but here comes Scott McLaughlin
Opened up
with
the
help
hole.
from Newgarden. The Penske cars right behind each other. This is incredible racing.
He opened
Here
up the
at
hole for
Texas.
McLaughlin, and now McLaughlin's going to get a little bit of a push from his teammate, Joseph Newgarden, as they make their way to turn 1. They clear the number 18, and now Joseph Newgarden to the inside of his teammate McLaughlin. Down the back stretch, into turn 3. Still double for like 3 rows back. There you see Ericsson and Herta. Don't know why I had to mention them, but I did.
Now everything's starting to
Malukas.
settle out. There goes Malukas fighting back for third. Newgarden's gotten back to Award, and he wants the lead.
He's gonna try and go low, just exactly what
Goes
Pato Award
low.
did to him.
The same thing Award did. Award still leads the lap, but here comes Newgarden back for the lead.
Newgarden will take the lead as Malukas is going to try and get around Award as well out of the corner. Double side by side about that. As they make their way to turn 3, Malukas will get around the number 5 car. Dixon's going to try as well. Very, very good racing. Amazing racing, actually. What a surprise coming from Texas. Malukas in draft.
Tucked up right behind that 2 car, getting the draft. Let's see if he can use it to his advantage.
Laser focus on that number 2 car. As he will get a little bit of time through the corner. But I think Newgarden is just better on the straightaways. And here comes Award, trying to make a move for second. As we already got another pack formed in the back. Award will
Once
make
again, the pace divide really showing here. Rinus VK took over that top 10 spot from Augustin Canapino, but he definitely wants it back.
Newgarden has lost only 1/10 of the time. Here comes Daly. Oh, the time for Newgarden just cut to 9/10. We need to take a look at the front. There's a battle forming up here. Oh, Ward has the speed on that number 5 car for Errol McLaren.
Oh, Ward definitely has the car to win this race and go up there and race with Newgarden. It just matters if the driver can try and outwit Newgarden.
Losing time now.
He has to be patient here.
It seems that Award is way better on the corners and Newgarden is way better on the straightaways.
Oh,
That's
but
how
Award right tucked out there. Here comes the Arrow McLaren car.
Almost
With
contact
off the corner as they bang tires. This is hard racing right here for the lead. As they fire off into 1. Trying to clear on the bottom. Can't quite do it. They're still going to be side by side. Now I think he's going to clear here.
He just lost
And
2
Award back to the front.
Alex is shut.
You don't need him.
Oh, Malukas there as well.
Lucas pushing Scott Dixon, trying to get Dixon to second.
But yeah,
Newgarden
like I was
with a
saying,
good run off the
Newgarden
corner.
is way better on the straightaways.
Oh, 3
wide.
Malukas very aggressive.
Contact. More contact. 3
Oh,
wide still.
Still 3 wide. Down to the turn number 1.
This is what we saw in practice sessions. Constant 3 wide, and that causes usual
Pushing the
contact and
cautions
wrecks.
out. The cautions
wreck
out.
on the front stretch.
Oh, it's a big crash.
Rinus
VK. Augustin Canapino. We were just talking about that battle.
Oh.
Both of them were racing each other very harshly. And now I think that hard racing has finally come to a head between VK and Canapino.
Oh, more contact from Lucas.
More
Hit
contact.
the back of the 78 car trying to
hits the
slow
back
down.
The caution's already out. We're still wrecking.
It's absolute chaos here in Texas. We're going to see
just
exactly.
talking about 3 wide would cause a wreck usually. Oh,
We're going to see exactly. It was 3
It was
wide.
3 wide. Connor Daly,
That
Rinus
Carpenter.
VK, Augustin Canapino.
Oh, it looks like Carpenter's
Up in
Oh,
the air
it
a little
seems
bit
like
there.
he just got pushed up.
Massive
Wow.
hit for taking on board.
Big.
crazy hit right there.
Rinus VK had the worst
According
Atlas
to
going
the, according to Malukas' radio, he just could not brake in time.
He had really nowhere to go.
Seems like Connor
the
Daly
massive
might have
hit for
squeezed him.
Daly as he gets off the ground a
Oh.
little bit. Climbs the
Daly
wall.
was airborne in that crash.
He was able to drive out of it, but
Massive
the damage
on
pretty
the
much
wheel.
Let's see how
done.
much damage he will have.
and then VK and The 78 car is sliding
Let's go
down
on
the front
onboard
straightaway.
for Connor Daly. What a wild ride he had coming out of 4.
It's
As
not
I was
Connor
talking about
Daly.
how 3 wide usually causes the wrecks. No, that's Ed Carpenter, I think. That's the 33.
Oh, never
That is
mind.
Daly.
That's actually the 33. Not.
He did
That
keep
seems
the
like
car
the 30
going.
Seems like Ed Carpenter just got tight and well.
We were saying
just
that was Connor
slowed
Daly the
up and
whole
hit them.
time. That is our mistake. That's Connor Daly
Yeah, but
just
no.
now exiting pit road.
First car 2 laps down is Roman Grosjean. He'll get one of those laps back.
We are so sorry. Let's
Good
go on,
job.
let's go
We
back
are
to
sorry for
onboard
our
cameras
mistake.
for that wreck. Let's look at Augustin Canapino because just
Oh.
he was in the middle of that, and those 2 cars in front of him, probably a good view of the wreck. Really, he just had nowhere to go. Got squeezed up high.
That was a very southern way to say that. As
Take a look
now
at
here
David
we
Malukas
go.
after this because he just ended up getting caught in the wreck.
Let's watch this from the POV of Simon Pagino, who's right behind this.
Managed to stay out of the way though.
Seems like they were just wrecking up high.
Got very tight exiting that corner. That's
Misfortune
one of the
for a
tightest
Carpenter
couple.
got very tight coming out of the corner, just did not turn the way he needed it to. How about Elio? He was right in the thick of it. And yep, right there.
Just
Yeah.
tight.
From some camera angles, I was gonna say Castro Neves might have hit that 33, but now it was actually just the 33 just staying tight and
David
sliding up.
Malukas still battling up here, seeing all that smoke.
Let's see how he hit
Now it's
the.
slowing down for the caution.
It's blowing down, and
It's
then
around him, and then there's Canapino just
I guess he
slows
just-
in front of him. No visible damage.
Wasn't
looks like that.
almost gets hit. Also,
That's Malukas down to 10.
Now let's see pit stops because I think they already happened because we were just.
They already happened.
It looks like Ward did get off pit road first. As we were looking at the replay, pit stops
yeah,
happened.
great pit stop for. Great pit stop.
So
for
the top
award,
3 will stay the
guys.
same.
And
It'll be
Newgarden just
McLaughlin
didn't-
up to 4th, Herta 5th, Pillow 6th, Malukas 7th, Eilot
Eilot.
8th, Ericsson 9th, and
Now
then
the cars are getting out of the way.
10th is Elio Castroneves.
And it's time for commentators only talk now. So thank you, Bro Channels, for the caution report.
As the field's gotten the one to go, we'll go back racing.
Just unfortunate for VK. He was just in the middle of that 3 wide situation, and Ed Carpenter got tight, got into him, and almost upside down as he got on only 2 tires. Luckily, he stayed on his wheels though.
Yep.
Now, as we are on the backstretch for the final pace lap of this caution, we're gonna come into turn 3.
Now, Pato O'Ward has everything in his hands. What is he thinking right now about doing on this restart to try and keep Newgarden behind? We know Newgarden has a very strong car on these starts. He's able to fire off very well. So Pato's probably has got to think about how he's going to defend here on this restart.
Remember, this race has still got a long ways to go. So there's no really need
But
for any
all of it
aggression
is
this
just
early.
practice. All of it's just practice for the end.
And now,
And here we go.
green flag's out. Like I was trying to say, no aggression needed this early into the race.
And look at this, Newgarden already to the inside. And he's going to take the lead, just like that. Pato O'Ward was not ready for the run that Newgarden ended up getting. Wait, here comes Scott Dixon.
He was
the
ready for that
lead.
run. Newgarden did not expect Scott Dixon to be there. He will take the lead.
And Scott Dixon leading his first laps of the season.
And O'Ward,
But now immediately here comes O'Ward back at him.
this driver.
This is great.
Malukas still in contention. How about Alex Palou? Where'd he come from?
Palou made it. Palou, showing his strength, made it to the front. Here comes Newgarden again. He's got help from Malukas. Herta there too.
Side by side down the front stretch. And
2
Colton
by
Herta.
2.
Where are all these guys coming from? Colton Herta and Malukas. 3 wide into the corner. As Colton Herta is going to try and fight for the lead for the
3
first
wide. Here
time.
comes Herta for the lead. It's going to be tight out for 4. They make it work.
Whoa, almost contact with
Colton
the ward.
Herta to the lead.
Palou falls back, so does Scott Dixon and not Palou. Newgarden fell back. Palou's right there. And Ward's still lead switching.
Oh, Ward going back to the front. Palou trying to follow him through.
McLaughlin shot to the bottom. And
Here
he's
comes
gonna-
Alex Palou.
Oh, McLaughlin tries to get around him.
McLaughlin very close as well.
This is
Here comes
breathtaking
Palou to the
racing.
inside.
This is what we love about oval racing at INDYCARs. Oh, Scott Dixon!
Scott
Oh!
Dixon almost turned. And he
Keeps
keep
it going
more
in the
contact.
grass, still making contact.
Oh my gosh! How
The
did
way
they keep
he-
it going?
The way
Now
he kept that
3-1.
car straight was just amazing. As he's gonna go to the lead off that. This is a very insane pack up here. And now Palou's gonna go to the front. It looks like. No, that's Newgarden.
Oh no,
and
that's
then
Newgarden
Malukas.
back to the front. This is a very tight pack right here.
We weren't.
This is
seeing
like
this at
something
the
you'd
start.
see in NASCAR.
We were not seeing this at the start of the race. Now we're seeing
Drivers
it.
getting very aggressive now. They
Scott
know what
Dixon
they-
almost wrecked back
required.
there.
They're
Managed to
going
keep his
to.
car.
They're going.
Now we're starting to spread out because I think these
Now it's
drivers are
starting to
realizing,
fall.
oh,
Right as I
Dixon-
say it, Scott Dixon
Dixon-
almost goes hard to the wall.
this driver has kept his car just straight 2 times
That is
now.
the experience right there from Scott Dixon. Here comes Callum Eilide. Another good run for that Junkos Hollinger 77.
Herta getting a little bit of a pass. 3
3
wide.
wide again. McLaughlin Herta and Award very close. This is awesome. This is amazing racing.
McLaughlin getting around Award. He was in the lead. Now he's going to fall back to a 5th, it looks like. No worries. This is heart-stopping.
This is absolute. We've never seen racing like this all day so far, and now these guys are finally going for it.
I bet the crew chief for Scott Dixon
Here comes
is just
Malukas.
having a
David
lot.
Malukas looking
3
for the
wide
lead.
again. Scott Dixon.
3
Lucas
wide,
is
but
reporting
McLaughlin
that his
backs
car is
out of
very
it.
fast ever since that last pit stop here, and it seems like it's showing on the track here.
Despite hitting the back of one of the wrecked cars on the last caution, he has shown that pace. He restarted 7th all the way up to 2nd, and he's looking for the lead.
That bump might have adjusted his front wing enough to make that air, to punch a hole in the air harder than Newgarden. Because he has got a fast car now. Howard looks like he's trying to get around Scott Dixon. Yes, he will. Come to lap 95 next lap. And Malukas looks to the inside. Will not clear him, but he does have the entry. Side by side down, exiting turn 4. David Malukas still not clear.
And
Colton
David
Herta
Malukas-
maybe even hit on Newgarden.
David Malukas is going to go to the front.
But Colton Herta,
Colton Herta also had contact with Marcus Ericsson. That may have made his car faster also.
could have. Talking about
This is
Ericsson, he is 2
absolutely
seconds back.
cracking.
Not the best of oval racing, it looks like, for Ericsson.
Ericsson
Oh,
was
Herta.
able to hang around in the top 10 for most of this race, but he just hasn't had the pace to keep up with that the top 7 or so.
Seems like
Colton Herta
New
tried
Garden
to-
is just getting great train from everyone on the inside lane here.
Colton
He
Herta
is
tried
just
to
falling
challenge
off on the
Malukas.
outside lane.
If you get caught on that outside, there's no grip up there. There's no speed. You're just gonna have to go to
Colton
the back,
Herta
and as
tries
now
to challenge
Herta looks to
again.
the inside. Lucas able to block.
Dixon getting around. It looks like a
Award
ward.
onto the outside of Scott Dixon.
There
Clears
is
him.
speed on the outside for the front, for the back stretch, but just not in the corners. You can see that line these drivers have made. That's the groove.
Award may have to drop to the back of the small pack here because he just got stuck on the outside after making
Dixon
a bad
gets
move.
moved.
Scott Dixon also.
And
David
now lap
Lucas
traffic
showing.
coming into play. Takuma Sato and Augustin Pino
August-
very slow.
He's gonna hold up. Malukas.
Very
He's gonna
slow.
hold up all of these guys. The whole top 7 on the bottom.
Great training now. But will Herta try and get around him in the next corner? Here comes another Penske
New
car.
Garden looking to down on the inside of Golden Herta here.
Getting
Herta
pushed
may have made
from the wall.
Now
may
Malukas
have
still
made a mistake
Here comes
going to
New
the
Garden.
outside. But Lucas onto the outside here. New Garden and Award may be taking these top 2 spots here.
But Award's gonna look around him to the inside. He's not clear
Award
though.
looking
But he
down.
does have the entry. Almost gets cut off.
New Garden got very tight there and slipped the track. And here comes Award to the lead.
What about
And now we only
Herta?
have
He's there.
150 more.
150.
We only have 150 more laps here at Texas.
150 to go. That sounds like a lot, but with the lap times these guys put up, it's really not a lot of time.
Colton Herta is going to look around him, and he's going to get to the inside, but does he have enough clean air? Looks like he might be in dirty air from Stingray Rob.
Here comes
But
because of
no, he's gonna
Stingray
get
Rob.
around him. Very
Pato
tight to the
O'Ward.
Stingray Rob. Pato Award's going to have to drop.
It's going to be very tight. Lots of cars.
There's his teammate in front of him.
And now
This is almost
that's
like a traffic jam here.
Rosenquist sitting in front of Award.
Rosenquist is slowing down Award right now. This is not helping his teammate
He
at
gets
all.
out of the way.
Felix Rosenquist has just not had a good
Can
season.
Pato Award catch up back to the front pack here? Seems like he may have the pace to do
Scott
it.
Dixon getting around
It's
David
Kurt-
Malukas.
Colton Herta has the lead.
This rookie.
David Malukas having a very impressive run in the 4th position right now. Led some laps. He's been battling with all these top guys. And he's been doing well.
Colton Herta in front still.
Colton Herta in the lead, but he's catching more lap traffic. Trying to get around Renus DK now.
Right there we see Daly.
Connor Daly have something to say to
Daly
New
should
Garden
give
because
up the
remember,
bottom here, and he
You-
will.
because remember,
Christian Lundgaard.
Daly and New Garden aren't really happy with each other at the moment.
As we saw every time Newgarden got around Daly.
And it's
it looks
Pato
like
Ward
Daly
has caught up
slapped
to
him.
the front pack here.
Dixon. He's gonna try and look around the inside of Colton Herta. He will get to his inside,
Colton
but
Herta
will clear
may-
him. Yes, he will.
May have to drop to 5th now.
He's gonna have to.
Seems like his car might have just stepped out a little.
Now it's going to be Scott Dixon to the lead, using Delvin DeFrancesco as a bit of a pick,
He's gonna
to slow
hold
down
him.
Herta and
Is it
make the pad.
possible that they may
And
all
here
just
comes
be
New
trying
Garden.
to save fuel and like lead a couple laps?
It looks like they're trying to save fuel,
Each
unless
person?
the times up there are broken.
Yeah, this-
It most likely is. There we see Jack Harvey gonna hold up Dixon.
Jack
does
Harvey,
not
no
hold up.
real place for him to go.
Does not
He's going to have to hold up
Malukas.
somebody.
Malukas
And
sliding
that's
up the
somebody
track.
Dixon.
There we see Herta and Award. Award did get around his teammate and he's caught.
And Award
Oh,
is
what
caught
a
up to the
race.
top two once again.
Looking to
This
get
is
around.
very good
JT.
racing.
So far, only one caution. But as I said,
Two.
And that
so far,
caution was
second
from
caution,
Two cautions so far in this race. One
yes,
for instance.
second caution.
one for a
One for
competition
incident and one was
for
just a
wreck.
competition caution at lap 60. And that incident was with the 33 car who just got tight and involved the
Every time we talk
involved
about a
two
caution,
cars on
there's
this
always a
outside.
caution that's like later. So probably saying that's gonna have a wreck.
Yeah, I
and
know.
Here comes
So
Award.
yeah, commentators first.
Oh,
Award down the inside of Malukas here. Now, can they manage to get into the back of that 2 car?
Herda tries to get around him. Let's take a look at their fastest times. Who has the fastest one?
That would
That'd
go
be
to Pato Award.
Award has with the fastest time.
24:7:10.
Malukas was up there in second on the fastest lap board.
Herda getting around Malukas, talking about.
500 slower than Pato Award.
But look at
Seems like
Malukas
has
powering
been
around
riding
the
faster.
outside with the draft. As now the racing's calmed down.
And Pato Award is inching closer to.
Hey, by any
To that
chance,
2
next
car.
race, can we get an INDYCAR ticker mod?
I don't know if that even exists. I'm not gonna lie.
I think they do. Like different tickers.
Hope
we don't
so.
Have this one.
A 31 car being
I
left
mean,
traffic here.
I don't hate the NR2003 ticker. It just doesn't look right.
I just use it because I tried to use the Armory Digital ticker, but like, it literally takes away these little buttons that I really need.
Yeah.
So
we really need
that's
those
why I don't
buttons,
use
bro.
it.
If we got more
Lap traffic is coming onto a factor. Both lanes. Pato
gonna
Award may
hurt-
use one of
that's
those
gonna-
cars as a pick.
That's not gonna help.
Malukas
That is
going
gonna
down
help
on-
Malukas.
Malukas
now-
down the inside.
Up here comes
And maybe
Herda.
Colton Herta will use that as a chance too.
With all this lap traffic,
Almost
we
contact there.
might have a wreck. If Roman Grosjean gets passed by our leader, he goes a lap down. Malukas in second. If only willpower was
Very
in this field
entertaining
still.
racing here so far.
Award gets around on the inside of Malukas. A lot of passing going on in that corner.
Newgarden is ahead
Only
By-
by 3/10.
by 3/10 here.
He has not been able to pull a lane
And
like
Pato
he did in the
Award
original
pulls that
first
gap,
60
though.
lap run.
Usually every
They've been
exit
right
of
on
the-
him.
Usually every exit of the corner we see a pass or mid corner, and never usually on the front stretch someone gets clear or back stretch.
They set that lap up.
Pato
They set
Award
that
is
lap up
closing
about
in
half
to
a lap.
Newgarden here.
Takes about half a lap to set up a pass here.
Oh,
So I think
Speedways
Pato's
closed
just going to
in
follow for a little bit
Pato
more. There
Award
goes
here.
Rossi going another lap down.
Just the groove is just weird here at Texas. The really only good groove to pass it is the inside. Yet have we seen an outside pass? But Newgarden knows how to pass on the outside on some tracks, but he's yet to do it here.
Very one-lane track. If you
I
do
think
have
Pato Award
track,
maybe
however, you can
struggling
defend
a little
the
here.
outside. Haven't seen a pass
Newgarden
that
is
that
pulling
car
away.
able to pass on the
Newgarden.
bottom, but there is a lane there on the outside to defend.
Oh, not Paginal. Oh, Castro
Oh,
Neves
yeah,
makes
Castro-
contact.
Pasha Neves
Trying to
at
hold him up.
Newport.
As
Yeah.
Newgarden are pulling
And now
away
there's
once
only
again.
9 cars on the lead lap now.
Once again. As we're starting to get into a good green flag run here.
Usually the
Green
last-
flag
Oh,
pit
oh,
stops
oh,
maybe
Newgarden.
coming soon.
Pitting. Is he pitting?
And
Newgarden
pit stops.
pitting.
Here we go.
Yes,
Pit
he
stop
is.
Being made, and
The
Award
pit
now
cycle
looks
is
to get around
starting.
Castro
He
Neves.
Texas.
Newgarden throwing it down. Let's send it to more channels, I guess.
Yeah, Brett
Newgarden has said that his car is extremely good, and in good air where he has no one ahead of him, he can just drive away. and he has a good pit stall with that #1 pit stall here at Texas.
Yep. Speaking of Newgarden, he just went a lap down. He might go 2 laps down if he doesn't get out of pit road in time.
It
He's to the
depends.
pit road here.
It's right side tires only.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody else pitting, which is odd.
Might be pitting early, as those right
Is this
side
a strategy
tires,
move? Or did he get some sort of damage somewhere?
I don't see anyhow. He might have changed his tires. Oh, I'm not
It may have been that with that contact.
Yeah, that contact with Castro Neves.
Yeah,
That
contact
Might
with
have
Helio Castroneves.
given him some sort of damage, and he had to come down pit road and fix it. So now Pato O'Ward will inherit the lead.
And he's gapping Malukas, but will Malukas gain time? Yes, he will. Malukas gained about 2/10 that lap. The faster car here,
Seems
it looks
like
like.
Pato
But
isn't-
O'Ward.
really doing well because he doesn't have that draft that Malukas has here.
This is the best.
Only
boost
time
ever.
will tell who.
Will he gain more time this lap? It very well looks like it. Yes, he is gaining time.
Yeah, no.
Using that
Malukas
draft.
is closing in.
Oh,
there's a
engine
blowout
blowout.
in front of him.
Caution's out.
Melvin Dave
Engine
Francesco.
blowout.
Will the caution,
Caution.
come out?
Will the caution come out? We're still green right now.
Will he pull it out of the way?
Delvin trying to stay out of the way here.
Delvin
He's got to get down to the
Francesco.
bottom. I think he will get to the bottom. Yes, he will.
It doesn't look
Nobody
like the
around
caution
him
will
right
come out.
now. And it
He
looks
gets
like
out
he
of the
will. He does get out of the way. No caution.
Yes, we stay green.
Unfortunate for Delvin De Francesco, but the race must go on.
Second engine blowout, and this time it was during the actual race,
know.
and now Sato's going to hold up Malukas. That's definitely going to help O'Ward, but whenever Malukas gets around Sato, Malukas will definitely catch that 5 car.
And
ever
look
so
at what's in
slightly.
front of O'Ward.
According to the radio, he just said that the car just wouldn't work anymore. It redlined here.
Red line and
Texas.
blew out, just like Will Power. Very unfortunate for Delvin De Francesco. He was running in the top 20. which doesn't
Would have
sound
been
that
an
good.
extremely good day for him.
Didn't have a good race.
Harold
At
Ward
St.
is leading
Petersburg.
by a second now.
Didn't have a good race at St.
But-
Petersburg, and now he's
but
going to DNF
Malukas
early at
is
Texas.
closing in
Not a good way
by
to start the season for Delvin
10.
De Francesco. But Will Power did have some good points coming into this race. So, although it will affect him very badly, he'll have some points. Unlike Delvin De Francesco with around only 10 to 9 points.
Hopefully he'll be able to rebound Friday, round 3, at the
You mean Wednesday?
Grand Prix of Long Beach.
You mean Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, I said we race on Friday, Mondays, and Wednesdays.
I thought it was Monday and Friday. You know, that's fine.
It's a 2 race. It's one day we don't race, the next day we do. So
You know
yeah,
what,
Long Beach, California.
Yes, go ahead.
Stay tuned on Wednesday, probably around 3 p.m. if Teo's out of school.
I'm not. I don't get out of school my school doesn't end for another week. I have one more week.
And
But the thing is, on
Malukas did
Thursday and
catch a
Friday, I'm
lot.
going to be home. So,
Malukas is caught up to Award.
Malukas is almost at.
but look at this. Is there going to be some Arrow
He's-
McLaren teamwork here?
No.
No.
No,
2
he
tenths.
just lets Malukas by.
2 tenths separating the gap between the lead.
2 tenths the difference. Here.
As that caution.
And Malukas is firmly within the draft of Award.
As if that caution came out, that would have been very unfortunate for both.
So
these
some
drivers.
news from
But
some new garden is that he is not happy with Helio Castroneves right now. Newman believes that it was Helio Castroneves' fault that he had to come down to pits to get those new tires, and now he's
And look-
sitting in P10 a lap down.
what it
And
looked
look
like
who's
from
ninth, P9 and P10. Castroneves and Newgarden.
what it looked like on the live feed.
Oh,
Castroneves is
oh,
blown up.
Castroneves' engine!
Karma strikes. Will he
Today.
get out of the way though? Yes, he will. No
he does
caution.
get to the bottom. No caution is out on the racetrack.
We were just talking about Castroneves, and now he's blown up.
He was running in the ninth
commentator's
spot.
curse
He was
has
the
struck
first car,
again.
one lap down, and now he's out of the race.
Commentator's
It's gone
curse.
up in smokes. And it's
literally
over
like
for
less
Elio
than-
Now
Castroneves.
that
Less
will
than 10
give
laps
Newgarden
ago,
into
Delvin De Francesco
P9.
blew up. What's going on?
The
This
Myers
car's
Shank
blown up.
Honda goes up
This
in
is the
smoke, and he's
manufacturer
out.
engine.
Cars blowing up left and right now.
Same
and that car is
manufacturer engine,
despawned.
maybe.
Ignition failure.
Do they all have the same engine though? That's the thing.
It says ignition
Because it may
failure.
just be a
That's
faulty
what happened
engine.
to him. Castroneves had an ignition failure. Dang, that sucks. Who's the next car to
And
blow
what
up?
happened to Will Power?
If we look
What
at the
is the
leaderboard, it tells
power
us
in
how
this?
they DNF'd. And now 33rd.
Yeah.
Not 33rd. What? Now the 33 winner.
The
top 10.
33's in P10, 2 laps down.
That would be Ed Carpenter. Let's check on how the other two guys DNF'd. Will Power and Headers.
So headers.
Those are both
Oh, and
Chevrolet
the
cars.
29 DNF.
Dave Francesco and Kurt. Well, not Dave.
What
Power
happened
and
to Kyle Kirkwood?
29
Kirkwood.
What happened
they're
to
both-
Kirkwood?
Kirkwood DNF due to a gearbox
He
issue
also
here.
blew up, I think.
We didn't catch Kirkwood somehow, but I guess he's out as
No,
well.
we didn't catch Kirkwood.
I didn't know that he was out, but unfortunate for Kirkwood. And then another one of his teammates, Castroneves, blows up. The only team member left on track would be Paginel.
Seems like,
Unfortunate for that team.
are they all Chevy cars though? That's the thing.
Yes.
Because if they all are, this
Yep.
may just be an engine issue here.
Last week it was Honda with engine problems. Now it's Chevy. It's the only Honda to blow up.
Very two different racetracks we've had between St. Petersburg and Texas. St. Petersburg, definitely the road course, and Texas having much more. You're basically flat out the whole way around.
That's why engine blowouts are so common in ovals. You're pushing the car to its absolute limit until it can't take it anymore. That's why you gotta check that water temperature and just check everything about the engine, or that thing's gonna go
That's
up in
definitely
smoke.
like
got
Kyle
our
Ward
race
is just
leader,
maintaining
Kyle
that
Ward,
lead
a
from
little
Lucas.
nervous probably.
Can we talk?
Knowing
Can
this
one person talk at once, please? Because I can't understand you both. And there's the other team member left on track.
Ashno about to go another lap down here.
David
There he
Malukas
goes.
is there. Now his lap cars did not hold him up.
How
Cut
much
it
did he
down
gain
by-
this lap? 3/10 lap.
Cut it down by 3/10. That's a fast car.
Malukas has been able to get to him. He just can't get to him to pass him. It's
It's
kind of
one
Pass
thing to
him.
catch him, but it's another thing to
Lucas
pass him.
had a small issue in turn 1 here. He slowed up and got tight, causing some time here.
And there's the driver that caused him to get some damage, it looks like, but they might have repaired it.
Canapino.
Paddle Ward is getting held up.
Oh, Ward, held up. Malukas catches him on the rear wing. Now he goes to the
Malukas
inside
is
on the
using him
backstretch.
as a pit.
He holds him up. Malukas
Fire
to the
Paddle
lead.
Ward. Paddle Ward just pulled on his radio and
Ward
said
is not going to be
he's
happy.
not happy with him.
He is not happy at all with Canapino.
His teammate right there. Canapino held him up extremely, caused him to lose the lead by 0.2 of a second. Also,
He can gain it
Callum
back.
Ilott might redeem himself for St. Petersburg, currently running 8th. If he were to finish there, he'd get some decent points.
He would get some good points for the Yumko's team.
Unfortunately,
His teammate Canapino running 14th, 4 laps down at the moment.
who would be currently last place at the moment? Besides the DNF
That would
cars.
be Takuma Sato, 8 laps down.
Dang. Our previous race
He has
winner
not
is
been doing
currently
well this
in front of Ilott. There we see Rosenquist.
It's Canapino. Well, not Canapino. Ilott is chasing down Marcus Ericsson for the 7th spot.
This is the only oval race for
Paddle
currently.
Ward is back in the lead here.
Let's take a look at the schedule. for INDYCAR. First, we'd have St. Petersburg. Ericsson won that race, for whoever didn't know. I forgot to say, this is the Texas
And then we
Roadhouse
have
375
Texas today.
at Texas. Next would be Long Beach.
Then
Barber's Motorsports
Next
Park
race we
would be on Friday. Then on Monday would
At
be the Indy
Alabama.
Road Course, and then next Wednesday would be the NR2003
Would be the
500,
Indy-
the biggest race in the schedule. It's one race you
Then
don't
after
know.
we have the streets of
They're
Detroit.
putting Newgarden 2 down here.
Newgarden has gone 2 laps down.
Wow, Newgarden's
Award.
his car seemed to fallen off a lot after that contact with Helio Castroneves here.
Although he did change
Or maybe
the tires,
just one
it seems
now.
like. Although he changed the tires, it did not help him. And now Malukas getting passed. When did
No, this is
Award
to
get
put.
around him? I was
This
not
is Newgarden coming down 2. Is going 2 down now.
New Gardner has the speed. It's just
Now Callum Ilott may just be coming to get hot here. The leaders are catching him with that pack
3
right
wide.
ahead
Oh,
of him.
3 wide.
almost 4 wide. Is
Very
Rewind, this
tight
may
lead.
oh my!
bring a caution here.
Very tight pack up here. Oh, almost sideways it looked like for Jack Harvey.
If Pato Award can get on the inside here, he can
Award's
just
gonna
get
try
past
around
these
Peterson.
guys here.
And he does.
No, Award gets past.
Malukas, will he do it? Yes, he will.
Mhm.
As now Malukas into second. Still in
Things are
second.
starting to heat up here at
It's-
Texas.
Malukas got held up, and now he's
And
getting
also on the
passed.
IndyCar schedule, our final race is at Laguna Seca.
That would be the championship race. It doesn't matter who won, it's just whoever has the most points coming out of that race will win this season.
Yep.
Malukas.
And then our last oval of the season would be at Gateway here.
That will be a night race, hopefully. Because I like the night races at Gateway. Next race at
We are
Long Beach.
approaching the
already said this.
100.
Next race at Long Beach, California. One of the next road courses. And just Newgarden get around him. That will be Wednesday. Tune in for the next road course on the schedule. Oval racers dominating this race. We'll see the road course racers dominate the next race. The drivers coming out of F1. And speaking of road course racers, Ericsson in 9th and Romain Grosjean in I don't even know where he is. Those are the drivers I know who came out of F1 and joined IndyCar.
11th.
Not too bad. I just realized something. I'm not gonna say it on stream. Look at where Ericsson is, and then look at where Grosjean is. F1 drivers, man. Anyways,
Very interesting call
very
here.
interesting. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo.
I'm getting canceled now.
Malukas has
Seems like
completely
Pato Award
fallen
has
off
been pulling
of
away.
Award.
This might be Award's race
Gap is,
to lose.
yeah, Award is pulling away.
Maybe because Malukas is getting held up by someone. Who knows who
Yeah,
it is?
Malukas is
No, he's not.
Lucas is
Maybe
not
he
getting
just-
held up.
He might
think he's
have
just getting-
He might have
he's
just
not-
gotten around. He might have just gotten around Callum Ilott.
We're at the 100 lap to
Oh,
go
someone else is
mark.
pitting.
At,
Here we go, pitters.
Renus BK in the pits.
Not too interesting.
VK is reporting that he's starting to get a little tight, so that's why he's coming down pit road. And Malukas may be making his pit stop soon because he's reporting on the radio that he's
There's
starting to
Alien.
get
There goes
tight
Alien.
on the corners and slowing down.
Here comes Ed
Bailey's
Carpenter.
in, along with
Pit stops
teammate,
being
I
made.
think.
Pit stops are beginning here on lap 153.
There we see. I can't tell.
Inside 100 laps to go. That's
There's
Callum
a wall
Ilott.
up in the window here.
Callum Ilott in the pits.
Oh, that
David
looks
Maluk
bad.
is still staying out, along with O'Ward. There we see Christian Lundgaard. And
There
then
goes
there's
Canapino.
Canapino, Paginal,
No action from the leaders just yet.
Malukas.
Tyrell Ward
3/10.
is saying that he will be coming down in the next couple of laps here.
Oh, caution's out on the speedway. Oh, and another wreck on the front stretch.
Caution!
Stingray Rob, his second
Again!
blowout of the
is-
season.
He was running
Another-
That, yeah, that is his
23rd.
engine blowout.
This is the
Let's see
second
what
time.
happened here.
Oh, it looked like he
Oh.
got dumped. As
Oh.
his engine went out.
He's running the high side. He's trying to come down
He was-
the pit road,
he
and
was
Takuma
coming
Sato
down
just
for
runs
pits.
into him.
Oh my God, he pulled a.
Yeah, no,
He pulled a.
He did a
Stingray
Quinn
Rob
House.
was
he
coming
did
down
a
into
Quinn Half,
pits.
and then his
That's
engine
what
blows up as
happened.
he spun.
No,
Stingray Rob's
look
second
at the replay
engine
here. It
blowout.
seems like he was trying to come down to pit road here.
He pulled a Quinn Half.
That is bad news for the people who have pitted here. They do not want to see this caution come out.
Oh, this is the pace
Meanwhile,
car.
Paddle Ward, they don't want
And
to see this caution.
the lead lap cars
come
are
out.
gonna come in here.
Taking a look at Stingray Rob's season so far, at St. Petersburg, he DNF'd
He has
way
got
earlier
2
than he wanted
DNFs.
to, and now he tries to come down pit road, had no idea Sato was there, and then he gets run over, and as he spins out, his car blows up.
So that is 2 DNFs in
Yeah.
a row for Stingray Rob.
Not the season he
So
wanted.
let's see who will come out pits first, Paddle Ward or Malukas here.
Or Malukas, as we see those guys exiting now.
Seems like some people are already coming out the pits.
It's going to be O'Ward over Malukas.
Award wins the race off pit road. Not surprising. Malukas comes off second.
Ericsson.
There's our car getting the free pass. Marcus Ericsson. So he'll get back on the lead lap, and he'll be the car in number 8.
This
in
is his
position
second
number
waiver round. This is the second time he's gone to waiver round. Stingray Rob.
Ericsson has not really had the pace to
He's
keep
not
up.
the best of oval racers, but let's see if he'll show at Long Beach, because he definitely did at St. Petersburg.
He definitely did, leading all but 2 laps in that race.
And those were the laps he pit. Even exiting pit road, he came out in third, and he got around the cars in front of him because of a caution. Actually, no, he just got around them.
As now the
But they
lead
did.
lap cars catch up to the back of this queue, the lap cars will process to the back on the one to
How
go.
long have we been streaming for? Oh, not even an hour and 30 minutes. This race has gone by fast.
And we are within 100 laps to go now.
Oh my goodness, what a race.
Getting to the end of this one.
My favorite part of this race has been the restarts. 3 wide in the
Sure.
front, and it's just a battle for the lead. Whoever gets up there and pulls away will just dominate the restart.
You
That's
need
what I
that
love.
track position here. So those guys are, every restart, going to get more and more aggressive with guys fighting for the
If
track
Patrick
position.
Award were to win this or get a top 5, there would
He
be
would
no
definitely take
doubt.
the points lead.
He would definitely take the points lead. Consistency matters in INDYCAR because it's not playoffs. It's
As we are under caution,
season-long points
well,
match.
let's have our sponsor here,
Texas Roadhouse.
GasCar
And Gascar.
and
GasCar
Texas
and
Roadhouse.
And
I-
the NASCAR 2000 League.
I eat Texas Roadhouse. It's very good. Go eat there. They make very, very good food.
I've actually never had Texas Roadhouse before.
I love
I'm
Texas
missing out,
Roadhouse.
probably.
Their chicken's
I
amazing.
want to go to Texas
And then
Roadhouse.
for GasCar news, there is Xfinity Racing at Rockingham.
And
The
then we will
trucks
have 3
racing
different tracks
in
next-
Homestead, and then the
Throwback
Cup
weekend.
cars are racing at Darlington this weekend.
Throwback weekend, man. That's always my favorite for the GasCar Cup Series. Amazing schemes show up on the track, and it's usually good racing at Darlington. Sees whoever dominates that weird oval. Not even really an oval, it's like an eclipsed oval. Eclipse. Anyways, you're going green this time unless everyone doesn't get lined up enough. As the lap cars get
gonna
out of
be
the
a-
way.
If we go green this time, it will
And
be
this week,
Award
and this
Malukas
past
Dixon
weekend,
McLaughlin.
the trucks and the cup cars were racing at Phoenix, while the Xfinity cars were at Vegas.
Vegas had a double winner for Marcus, and the trucks Kai Lash pulled out a win from a bunch of penalties, and then another batch of penalties came out at Phoenix for Cup, giving Wrangler the win, his first win of the season and the first veteran to win in season 3 after the cars in front of him wall tapped, and then the leader was being a hooligan and pulled a bunch of shenanigans the race, and I didn't allow it. Now back to the IndyCar race. Stingray Rob is our most recent DNF.
And
Very
here
unfortunate.
is our IndyCar ones to watch for this race. Who is
We're
your
about to
pick
go
for
We're
green.
them
Let's
about
not
to
today?
go green. We
let's-
can't do.
Let's not do ones to watch. We're about to go green and have an insane
You're a
race
little
start.
late, bro.
We talked about sponsors
Yeah,
and stuff. We ran out of
I'm
time. Anyways, green flag is
Here
back
goes
out
the
in
award
Texas.
for Lucas Dixon
Here,
McLaughlin.
Paddle
Hurley, your
Award
top
at the
5
lead.
as we go green.
Award Malukas Dixon
8
already
cars
making a
only on the
move.
lead lap now.
Definitely a much better restart for Pato Award than the first time when he was in the lead.
On the
Malukas
inside of
did not
Malukas
expect
here.
Dixon.
Dixon
Seems like
going
that
for
top 3
second.
may
He's
start
gonna
to
get
pull
it.
away from the rest of the field here from that little small gap that they have.
But here comes
Colt
Dixon.
Herta trying to bridge that gap.
Dixon tries to make a move. He goes
Dixon
low.
looking to the inside. He can't get there
Maybe
just
it's
yet.
thick.
Maybe if he can pull out right here. Yes, he will.
Yes, to the inside of Pato Award. He'll go low.
He's
Clearing
got
the
the
5 car.
car.
But here comes Newgardner.
Newgarden gonna
Newgarden is back on the lead lap now also. You have to remember
Newgarden
that.
got back on the lead lap, and now he's back to the lead of the race.
And now we have
90
no
to
one
go.
on 1 lap down. The only person we have on 2 laps down would be that Callum Ilott.
And then Roman Grosjean. Malukas finds his way to second, but does he have the car to catch up to Newgardner? We're about to see that as Newgardner's already gapped him by almost 10 seconds.
And
Not
remember,
10
Newgarden
tenths
had a
of
fast
second.
car before he had that contact.
Oh, there goes Malukas up the racetrack. Here comes Alex Palou. Haven't seen much of him
This could
today, but
potentially
now
become a
it's
3 wide here.
trying to go for
Going
the
2
lead.
by 2 for a
Lachlan.
couple rows here.
Pushes.
Very tight in this pack.
Moved him. Slide down.
2 by 2 by 2 on the front stretch here.
McLaughlin gets up to second now. Award's gonna make the
Oh,
move.
Award send him up the track. 3 wide. down
Award
the
looking
back.
for P3.
3 wide down the backstretch. Colton Herta gets the inside line. He'll. I can't get the words out of my mouth. This is just too intense. Already Sato holding up the field. Goodness, he's had a slow car. We might just have to park him for being too slow on the racetrack, bro.
Yeah, we may have
Colton
to park
Herta to
him.
second. How fast is
How
he
many
going?
laps down is
Oh,
he
no,
right
he's
now,
going
though?
way too
That's the
slow.
question.
He's not even going in 200s.
No, wait. Yeah, he hit
Why does he
200.
have cars
He hit
at this-
200, park him. He's too slow.
He's all right.
No, he's
He's
too
alright.
slow.
He's all right. We're
If he,
good.
gets
Let him
if he
race.
gets lapped again, then you better park him. He's way too slow on the racetrack.
No, no one
That
gets
guy's
parked
better-
for being
Oh my
laps
God, he's
down.
13 down. Holy shit. All right.
Here comes Dixon trying to catch.
Left row.
That
Left
11
row
car
finish
just broke
20
that field in
laps
half.
down and don't park him.
Sato broke the field
How about
in half.
this?
If
We
you
park
look.
him if he reaches 25 laps down.
No, park him if he
I
reaches
think
lap
that's
14
fair.
down. He's way off the pace.
Both
bro.
already lap 13.
He's too off the pace, man. Pato Ward in 4th as Newgarden
Alrighty.
is pulling away ever so
Is
slightly
it
as they
time for
battle.
ones to watch in this race yet?
Here goes
Yeah, we can do once a watch.
Award
now.
on Palou.
Alright.
He's easily going to make
Alright,
that.
so
On lap
who are your picks to win
169,
this
on
race?
lap 169, we'll do IndyCar's ones
Alrighty.
to watch. Because we have to do it on the
And
best
definitely
lap
not
ever.
because of the last 2 numbers in that number that
Yeah,
you just
definitely
said.
not because of that. Lap 168. Man, those two cars had a race. So is Award.
Award moving.
Yeah, Award has been having
Oh,
such a good
contact
race here.
made.
A little bit of contact between Dixon and Pillow. Both of them keep it going. That just shows how hard these guys race. There's a crossover from Dixon. Oh,
Contact
very
made again.
close. No contact made, though.
Alright, ones to watch presented by Gas Car. My pick would be Pato Award. This driver has been consistent this whole season, and he's fought for the lead multiple times, and he's currently catching our leader. Broad Channels?
I was gonna pick him too, but well, seems like now that Newgarden's fighting for the lead now, I'll pick Newgarden to win this race here.
You know what? I'm going to go for kind of the sleeper right here, but he's been lying. He's the dark horse right here. I'm going to go Scott Dixon wins this race. He's been able to keep up right there with the top
If
two,
you're talking
whoever
dark
it is.
horse, I would have said
So-
David Malukas if anything about a dark horse. There's
Yeah,
Makes
a
man,
sense.
David
watch
Malukas
presented
would
by
have
our
been a
three
good pick also,
commentators.
because he is also making good time here.
Pato Award almost makes the move on the exit of the corner as he is on the rear wing of that car.
Pato Award is almost
Oh,
there.
he's gonna
Newgarden is blocking Pato Award here.
It's too early.
Newgarden very aggressive with his blocks here.
It's not even 200 to go yet, man. I mean, it's not even lap 200 or 50 to go. But we're making
Now shows
aggressive
him the
moves.
outside.
Aggressive
Pato Award,
pays
the
off.
aggressive
Pato Award
driver.
looking down the
He's going to
inside.
send it down in the 3.
with the entry.
Look around.
Doesn't
80
clear
more
him.
laps to race here.
What I've
People
noticed
may start getting desperate for spots.
is that Sato again? No, that's VK.
No, that's VK.
What I've noticed from Joseph Newgarden, he's one of the hardest drivers to pass. And even if you get on his inside, it's very hard to clear him. But Award just did that as VK gets out of the way to not hold anyone up, unlike Sato.
Good job from VK to let
Now
the
he holds
leader
up Malukas.
by there. And he gets in front of Malukas right as I say it.
Newgarden to the
Lucas is
inside.
going to be getting slowed down here.
Lucas got
I
a
don't
lead.
think he can hold it.
Pato
Maybe he
Award will
can.
have that run outside here.
But
No,
Newgarden has
Newgarden
the
can
entry.
keep the ground.
We saw this
Very good
driver
racing here.
every restart last week, or last Friday. Excuse me. Last Friday, we saw Pato Award almost clear Ericsson on one of the restarts, but didn't have quite enough. Unfortunately, that was the last
Who
restart
is
of the
this
race.
getting lapped now, though?
Unfortunately,
Almost
that was-
contact, I think, between him and Newgarden.
Unfortunately, that was the last restart of the
would've been
race, and
close.
Award never got to catch him. And then a caution came out, ended the race early. And Scott Dixon gets held up, and that's Sato. All right, park him. Park him. Park him.
Nah, he's
No.
good. See, he didn't get away. Oh, my God. Okay, he almost, nah.
Yeah, park him. Right now.
Bye-bye.
And race control has parked the number 11.
He is done for the day.
Wait,
Alright.
reason for parking? Way too slow. That was his 14th
Alrighty,
lap
if
down.
you hit 10 laps down, you're parked, alright? 10
Yeah,
laps down and you're
if you're-
Well, I guess I'm parking the 6 next. And look who's
Oh,
right
that's
here.
hilarious. I mean,
If you're that
you
slow,
look
man.
frozen.
No, I'm just
Quiz.
gonna do it right now.
If you go 10 laps down, you're just too slow. At least
At
he got
least
out
he's
of the
getting
way.
out the way.
Hopefully he doesn't move into the inside where they are. Is he gonna Quinn House the field? Do not hold these guys up. They have to go to the outside. They're fine. Connor Daly would be the next one to be DNF'd
Good.
in 2 laps if he were to be.
Well, he's got some time. I noticed Marcus Ericsson's gone back a lap down as there's a battle for third.
My God.
Malukas gonna take the position.
There's
Only
only
7
7
cars
cars
in the lead lap.
on the lap here, and Khalil seems like he won't be going down a lot for a little while now.
He will
As
be
the
next
racing
one.
as the racing after the restart's gotten real spread out once again.
All because of Sato cutting the field in half.
Everybody getting back into a rhythm.
There we see Daly.
We may have to call
Dennis
a competition caution
Oh my-
here
Dennis
because of the
Daly.
field just being split up.
It's Dennis Daly.
That is
No.
Connor Daly.
Dennis Daly.
If he goes down another lap down, he will be hurt. And now we are catching up to this big pack up
This field
here.
is so spread out. My goodness. The last time we had this much of a spread out field, it was the very start of the race.
Real.
Competition caution? Possibly. If race control feels like we
Yeah,
need
no.
one. Lap 182. There we see Rossi. The other era McLaren car that wasn't parked.
The
Oh!
lap cars here.
I thought I saw someone hit the wall. I didn't though. I've drunk way too much soda. It's getting in my head. There we see Ed Carpenter.
Award right on the back of Newgarden decides not to make the move.
Too many lap cars in front of him. There we see
I'd
the
go to the
14.
outside if I were Award right now.
But you're not.
This has been an entertaining race so far here.
That's what we love about oval racing.
It was entertaining.
Road course racing's fun unless you're Marcus Ericsson and you dominate the whole race, and it's not. But that race was still pretty entertaining. Me and Teo cooked.
I'm
now
sure
we're
that was
cooking
fun
again.
for him.
It was fun. Also, Brush Channels, do you have any accents? For like, whenever we interview drivers, we pretend to be them. Teo did not cook that much.
James, what accents?
Just whenever the driver, if we need to interview him, I think Stingray Rob's American, right?
Probably.
Right, Teo?
What?
Isn't Stingray Rob American?
Yes.
Alright, so we don't have to worry about an accent. Will Power
That's-
is a New Zealander, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
And
I do not know that
Marcus
accent.
Ericsson going 2 laps down.
Like, I'll try to have like.
You know, it was just
Some
not a
accents?
good run. Ka
Okay, yeah, you're doing that. You're doing that one.
just broke out.
Yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got that, bro. Got that.
Yeah, you got that one.
Who is this? That's
No,
Graham
I
Rahal.
know.
That's Ray Hall.
We've
Going
not
another lap
seen much of
down.
him this
Ray Hall
race,
is
or
from
last
BB
race.
West.
He did finish in the top 10, I think, or top 15.
Ray Hall struggling, running in the not really struggling, running in the 13th spot.
13th
Okay,
spot,
run.
a few laps down though.
What is this?
Simon Castro Neves. What is Castro Neves?
He's
He
Brazilian.
might be Brazilian.
I can't do that. Can
No.
you do that, Taya?
No,
Why are you
no.
asking me?
Don't ask me. Don't
don't
ask
think
me
I
to
can
do
do it.
that.
How do you know what a Brazilian person sounds like?
Don't either. We just won't interview him. He already left the track.
He already went home.
We already interviewed Will Power, totally. No, he left the track too. We heard that he's at his mansion from our delusional pit reporter. I think he fell asleep. He's not here.
Wasn't that willpower?
Yeah, Will Power went home. So did Castro Neves, I'm pretty sure.
They're about to lap.
Stingray
Benjamin.
Rob is ready for an interview, Broad Channels. You are a pit reporter after all, so let's hear it. Teo, you'll be Stingray Rob. You don't have to make an accent.
Also, what happened there?
Not sure. I got all the way out of the way. There was nobody coming. Just tried to get to pit road, and the 11 just slams into us like we're not there. Just really, really frustrated, upset about that. We thought we had a better car than we did. We were looking to at least bring the car home, but sometimes people aren't going to make the right decisions around you, so that's what happens.
Alright, mate. At least your car didn't blow up before we
Alright.
started the race.
Alrighty, so do you have a feeling that you would have managed to get top 15 at the end of the race or not?
The car, it was kind of sluggish on the straight. We were fixing it just a little bit. We made up a couple positions. I think we could have at least broken into the top 15 before the end of the race, but I guess we'll never know now. We just gotta reset and try and do well at Long Beach on Wednesday.
Thank you, Stingray Rob. Unfortunately, the second engine blowout of this season. And the second DNF.
Yeah.
If
And
anything,
do
I
you
feel
believe
the
that
worst
it was
for
a
Will.
faulty engine?
If anything, I feel
Do you
worse
believe
for
that it was
Will
a
Power.
faulty
He couldn't
engine in
even-
the end that caused your DNF?
The interview already ended. He already
Yeah,
went
never
back to
mind.
his home. The worst
Yeah.
I feel for is Will Power. He couldn't even get off pit road, and then the car just went up in smoke.
Yeah, no, bro was already done before the race even started.
Whoa! A Ward up the track, almost
just-
into Grosjean, and now Callum Milot's gonna hold up the
Speaking
leader.
of
This is the
which,
second time one of
we
these
now have a
this team
big
has held
battle.
up our leader. He's gonna try and let Will Power, not Will Power.
Willpower, okay.
Pato Award. I was talking about Will Power.
Is the award gonna have a move here?
Looks like he
No.
might.
Still being
Enter in the
patient.
corner.
Is the award.
He will stay behind him, or
I
will
think
he?
they may just be
Yes, he
trying to
will.
help each other get away from the pack here.
They are 6 seconds ahead of the pack. Almost more now. And
They're
now
making sure
Award
Now
gonna
here comes
go
the award at
low.
the bottom. Can't do it.
doesn't make it.
He's not there.
Actually, Malukas looks to be catching ever so slightly.
Award and Newgarden's by far been the two fastest cars on track.
Let's re-look at the fastest lap. Who has it? I would think Award.
Is it
Yep.
still? It is
Still the same line.
Paddle Award here.
Pato Award still is the same lap
lap here.
time. What a race these drivers have had. These two at least.
Absolutely.
And it's insane that Newgarden managed to get back to the front here after getting
That one
after an
caution
incident
saved them.
here.
If that caution never came out, he'd still be a lap down. Now we're coming
Yeah.
to the... I think we've already passed the halfway mark. We most definitely have.
I think we've been
Yeah, no,
past
we've
that.
already passed it.
That was at like lap 125 or something.
Yeah,
We're
no,
coming
we've been past
We're
it for
going
like
halfway.
for like
Coming to
75
the final
laps now.
stretch here.
About 50 to go.
Yeah, coming to the final 50 more laps here.
So we just had like a wreck fest at Rockingham.
Okay.
Denny Hamlin won.
Unfortunately.
Kevin Harvick takes points lead.
Time for you guys to mute because you're pit road reporters, along with Alex, because he just came back.
Now we're about to approach 50 laps to go here at Texas.
Bracino's joined back in the booth. That's why he's here. And talking stuff.
And there's lap cars side by side in front of the leaders here.
That's gonna hold up Newgarden.
This makes implications here.
Award still not
Can
elected
Pato
to make
Award
the
use
pass.
this as a pick?
No.
I think Award may be
Stays behind
saving
him
for
still.
something here.
He's
he
gonna
looks
to be
to not be
patient.
trying
This
to
is
pass.
an interesting play.
This is a very interesting plan from these two.
They might actually be working together here to try and just pull away from David Malukas, who they
pulled
are
away
pulling
by
away from
7 seconds ahead of him.
7 seconds here.
Alex Below still nowhere to be
Scott
lapped yet.
Dixon is, and the reason for that is probably him and Scott Dixon battling.
Most likely. Or these two are bump drafting. Well, not really bump drafting, like draft pushing or whatever.
Like, I'm sorry, but you cannot bump draft.
I mean,
IndyCar.
in this game,
I don't think you can bump traffic in
we've seen
IndyCar, bro.
contact and like, it kind of looks like you can bump each other a little bit. Not really bump drafting, just drafting, letting off, drafting again, letting off, drafting on him again, letting off.
Now, like, and we
Draft.
still, oh, and now we don't have anyone 2 laps down. And let's see, has anyone hit the DQ part where they have to park it for being 10 laps down?
Being too slow.
I'm
Paginal.
afraid that someone has hit that limit.
It would most likely be Connor Daly if we were to check.
Yeah.
That's a Ward getting
Let's
held
check.
up by Paginal.
Oh, Ward's cooked. He just got
Dang.
held up big time by that's Simon Pagino.
And now Ed Carpenter.
Can we check if anyone's
Oh, he
like 10 laps
stepped it
down?
on Ed Carpenter.
Most definitely wanted to get around them. Is anyone 10 laps down?
Let's see. Okay.
Oh, yep, Connor Daly.
Yes.
We're gonna end up
And
parking like half the field.
Park the 20 and you might as well just park the 7 while you're at it. He's at 7.
No,
he's about to
he's
get.
not. Where's the 7? He's basically half a lap down, so not yet.
He's cooked though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what a race in this thing.
1 second separating the top 2 now.
All because of Simon Pagino holding him up. But he did send his
And
way.
Ward
We just
used
received
that
radio
fast
from
flat
Paddle
pace.
Ward not being happy with Simon
Newgarden.
Pagino for slowing him up.
I
Newgarden
would-
may have just checked out here.
Who knows? Caution.
He's starting
could
to
come
pull
out.
away a
and
little.
Caution could come out because like that happened last race. The caution came out late and it had a restart, but nothing changed.
And remember, Newgarden
That
had to
has
make
big
that pit
implications.
stop after contact with Helio Castroneves that could affect how far he can go into this race.
Might.
So anything
Yeah.
can really happen.
And remember though, Newgarden did pit. When the leaders pitted, Newgarden did pit, but somehow managed to get back onto the lead lap.
Oh my.
Newgarden putting Renus VK another lap down.
All right. Race
Not
Control
quite just
has
yet.
set competition cautions on lap 250 because of the pack being way too spread out.
That's no.
No, that's what they said. That's what they told
No,
me.
Nah.
no.
Nah.
Race Control has said that there will be no more
Race Control, you lied to
cautions
me.
for the for the
I
rest
don't
of
know
the
who told
race.
you that, bro.
Race Control
Wasn't no
lied
race
to me.
control.
I think you were talking. I think someone may have hacked Race Control and said that to you.
I think they want a competition caution. At this point, tell you might just do it. The car behind Award's 10 seconds back.
But
Oh,
that's
God.
like
No, wait.
that,
Okay.
I think you may just be and that would just be rigging.
Debris on the racetrack.
Debris on the racetrack.
We just got word from Race Control. There was debris on the racetrack. They are now calling out a caution for it.
Competition
This is
caution has
definitely
come
not
out a little
staged.
bit earlier than
Caution
Race
with
Control wanted,
40
but
to go.
competition caution
was
is
definitely not
way too
staged.
spread out field. We had this earlier in the race because the field got too spread out, and we're back at that. With a 10-second
Guess
gap
who
between
is
seconds.
saved from going away? Alexander Rossi is saved from being parked for now, and Alex Palou is going to get back on the lead lap.
Dun, dun, dun.
There's Palou now.
This is definitely not rigged. I repeat, not rigged.
Jesus
a car
Christ,
caution.
because he almost kills Graham Rahal. He had already made his pit stop. Here comes the top cars to pit.
People
This is
are
not
coming
staged.
down
This is
to
a
pit.
competition caution. War reason, just like earlier in the race, spread out field.
No, the reason for the earlier in the race was because people had no practice because it was raining during practice.
phasing-
Oh,
through cars.
Newgarden had a little trouble getting to his stall.
We were facing
Benjamin
through
Peterson
cars,
was
guys.
blocking him just a little bit. Will that affect his pit stop?
Who will win the race out of pit road here?
This race off of pit road is absolutely critical.
Oh my God!
Watch
it
the
said
5
got
here.
it out.
The 5 is going. So is the
Your
two
road is
though.
coming out.
And you
New Guard beats
award.
Insane.
Good,
Very
good
tight
stop
race off
that
the
new
road.
crew
No, this
and Alex
restart.
below.
And remember, that 2-car has the first pit stall, so that has to have helped him.
This restart's gonna change everything, or it might not. I was expecting a flip coming into this race because every practice session we did, there was either a flip or a near flip. We had a near flip.
They've been
this race.
relatively. They've been
They
relatively
goofed off
clean.
in practice. Yeah, the only
Yeah,
time
no,
a
they
car got
probably
off the
flipped
ground,
during practice because of that rain.
the only car that's gotten off the ground so far is Ed Carpenter, but that affected him a lot.
did
And
the race.
Yeah,
he's
when
still
he
on track
slammed
fighting
that
for
wall
points.
here.
He's
still on
he's
track.
actually running 12th.
Still on
Not
track
bad for
fighting for
Carpenter.
points.
Not bad for being airborne.
Everyone in that wreck is still on track. VK surprisingly still here.
Of course, although running a little slower as the field processes under caution.
Let's see who will get the restart. Who will jump the restart. Like, we'll figure it out whenever we go green. But my theory, or my hypothesis, will be David Malukas will get second, and then he'll fight for the lead. Or
Interesting.
Pato Ward is gonna shoot too hard to the inside and end up spinning himself.
That
My
would
fear is we'll have a regular race to the end and someone else may get parked here.
So those are my theories. David Malukas will take second, fight for the lead, or Award will try and take the lead and end up spinning himself.
My theory is that, well, Newgarden will win the race and that there'll
your pick was
be
Award.
no cautions
No,
until
your-
then.
Oh, you picked Award, bro.
I
picked
picked
Award,
Award.
bro.
I picked Award.
Oh, actually, no. You picked Award. I picked
I
Dixon.
picked
and
Newgarden.
Rush House picked Newgarden.
I picked Newgarden,
As
so
now
that's my
the
pick
field
to
has
win this
gotten
race.
the one to go signal.
Going green on lap 216 or 15.
216 will be going green.
215, the green flag will be waved.
This guy.
Okay, you're getting a 5-minute
We will
timeout from
restart with
commentating for that.
35 laps to go.
No, 5-minute timeout.
That's crazy.
216. And
What are we doing? Don't tell me they're gonna need another lap.
give him another lap? I don't think. I don't.
Wait,
think
where
they
are the
know what they're
leaders
doing.
at? Okay, they're
No,
on
they're
the
going
that's
green
fine.
and
They're on the back stretch.
you're going green.
What are they
If we
doing?
could just figure this out.
Nah, add another lap.
Nah, I'm adding a lap, bro. Screw this.
What are they doing?
Okay, and apparently you sort of.
We're gonna add one more pace lap here because
They
these guys
goes
don't
around, then
go
below.
away. Oh, and now you want to get out of the way when I add another. These guys, man.
Someone is not happy here.
Okay, I don't think they would have caught up anyway. So
No, they would not have. They would have Kyle Busch the restart. And the block and the
Berta and
right
Polo, the last two,
and running,
the last two of 7 cars on the lead lap.
and running. Still
We're gonna go racing with 34 to go.
one. This might be the final restart.
That's
Could
right.
Very well be.
Very well be the last restart of this race.
Will we see another
the
caution
question
yet?
is
Will
going
we see
to be
another
high.
caution? That can still happen.
Who's gonna jump?
Can we
the
expect to
restart?
see more cars going a lap down? Yes, most likely. And will we see another car most likely getting parked? Yes.
Who's gonna get off? Who's gonna get the early jump to the lead? I have a
We
feeling
don't
it's
know.
gonna be
Most
Wolf-
likely Newgarden.
Newgarden has been really solid on these restarts. He's been able to hold off O'Ward. It's taken him a few laps to really get going.
Okay.
So I'd expect Newgarden to get away here.
And we are coming into the final corners.
What are we doing to the final quarter?
Okay.
Alright, we are coming into the final corners.
Alright, bro.
You wanted me to say it?
We are
Exiting the final
moving
corners.
through the final corner.
Pace
It
car
will
is off.
34 to
crazy.
go. At the
Green
strike.
flag.
Here we
We
go.
are navigating through the final corner.
Shut up. Green flag is out.
Newgarden can get that good of a restart.
Oh,
Pat
wow.
O'Ward
Forces
looking on the
O'Ward to
outside
high
here.
side. That's not going to help O'Ward at all.
He tried to do another line. It didn't work.
He's trying to do something different. Now he goes to the inside. Here comes Pat O'Ward for the
Now the
lead.
inside Pat O'Ward comes.
And he's going to get it. Pat O'Ward to the front.
Dixon.
Newgarden did not have a good restart. And now he's going to fall back.
So none of my theories were correct. Whoa, little slidey for the 18.
Newgarden slow. Still slow. He's going to fall all the way back to about 6th. Falls in line in front of Scott McLaughlin.
The 18 holding second. Now Herta.
Now
to the
Herta
inside.
can help from below. That'll push him through into second. Now Newgarden trying to
Pat
regroup.
O'Ward may have pulled away and can win this
Almost
race.
3
potentially.
wide.
But don't count out Newgarden here. He is catching up, and also Colin Herta can catch up to Pat O'Ward.
Newgarden has had one of the best cars in the entire field.
McLaughlin
Newgarden's
falls
had one of
back.
the best cars in the race.
Newgarden just came on the radio and said that he just had sort of a mishap here. And well, seems like I think that's
Alright,
the
he's fine.
7 car he's about
That's
to get
Alexander
parked here.
Ralphie coming off of pit.
Oh, Herta and
Whoa!
God.
Colin Herta.
Dixon again with contact.
Very close, but they keep it going. We're still
Holy.
good.
31
No
to go.
caution. We've had so many near wreck moments.
That was the second time someone's almost wrecked off that corner and went into the grass. We saw it with Herta and Erickson.
This time
Now
they
Herta
saved
and
it though.
Dixon.
First time Herta being the one that hooked.
Both
a car,
times
now
involving
being
Herta
the
though.
car being
And
hooked.
Herta being in the same position twice, I think.
Newgardeners catching the 5 car. But Dixon not too far behind, getting some big ground.
They're arrow pushing right here, these
We
3
can still
cars.
expect the battle for the lead here, because Newgarden is inching his way closely to get to Pat O'Ward. And it's gonna get dicey with around 30 laps to go or so.
The flyby noises, less than 30 to go. As we are seeing Dixon catch up to the 2 car.
And now Dixon able to get within range of Joseph Newgarden.
He is catching.
He's got the draft. Just gotta set up the pass correctly as Newgarden waiting patiently behind Pato O'Ward as we come to around 25 laps to go. Pato O'Ward.
Anything can still happen here.
Pato O'Ward, I'd say the second best car in St. Petersburg, was able to get around Scott Dixon. did kind of challenge Marcus Ericsson for the lead, but ultimately was not able to capitalize on this opportunity. Now, late leading here at Texas as one of the most dominant cars besides Joseph Newgarden, and now he's got to hold him off to try and win. Can he do it?
We'll figure that out. Ward still holding the lead. Joseph Newgarden is catching. He has a run. A little bit of that.
I have a question. Why are you calling him Newgardener?
Because I like to call him
Okay.
Newgarden.
Newgardener.
Newgarden.
Newgarden. Joseph Newgarden.
He is not a gardener, okay? He is a garden.
So slightly. He might not be trying to pass until the final moments of this race.
They are biding their time, just waiting for the opportunity to strike, as there's lap cars in front of these guys now.
Waiting and planning is what these drivers are doing. Scott Dixon's not too far behind.
It looks like Ward and Newgarden are going to have a pretty easy time with this traffic. They back out, get out the way. Dixon might be able to get through as well.
Yes, he will.
And he will get through.
Yeah.
Not held up.
They're going to leave Malukas behind here. Malukas not able to get through.
Coming to 20 laps, coming to 18 laps to go here at Texas. You're in.
Still an amazing run for David Malukas, nevertheless.
Fourth place finish for him would be good, because he did DNF St. Petersburg. He needs these points, as it's showing that David Malukas is more of an oval racer and road course racing.
If he can stay where he is, he'll definitely get those points.
Definitely.
That he desperately needs.
As Newgarden's still chasing a Ward.
We're going to have a crank it up, so I'm going to turn up the stream volume so we can enjoy some IndyCar sounds. That means we'll see amazing car sounds. There's our pace car.
13 laps to go here at Texas.
Our pace car packaged and delivered by NASCAR NR2003. Or NASCAR 2000. NASCAR Racing.
getting down right to it. This is gonna be a 2-horse race for this win.
Time for these drivers here.
Can't race each other too hard
Will
to
we
the very
see
end.
pass for the lead here in New Garden sometime soon? Or will it just be Paddle Award stay and he will win this
Might
race?
be just being patient for right now.
New Garden being patient here, backing off just a little bit of award, as now lap cars are definitely going to play a factor in this finish as we approach 10 laps to go.
Seems like Scott Dixon can be out the picture, but don't count him out. These lap cars may slow them down enough.
Oh,
So that
Peto's gonna get held up here. Jack Harvey, a little half block.
Close up.
New Garden still has
New
the run. He's
Garden
not gonna take it
is within
anywhere.
a car length of Paddle Award here.
Still waiting to make the move.
Can he make it count? And by the way, have we
Lap
hit
cars
anyone
are
10
being
laps down
respectful.
again?
Coming to
All
10
the
to
lap
go.
respectful, moving out of the way of the top two.
Not trying to
We don't really want to interfere with this battle here.
10 laps to go. Here we go.
This is the most just aggressive these guys have been. It's near the end
Look
of
at
the race.
this. Alexander Rossi. That's
Look at
Pato's
this.
teammate. Is he going
They're
to try and help
McLaren
Award
here.
win this race?
Will he get behind a Ward and then hold up?
Oh, it's going to be close
He's
off
holding-
the corner.
He's trying to hold up
He
his own
does get
teammate
out of the
here.
way,
Not a good move
Now
from
here comes
Alexander
New Garden.
Rossi.
right to the back of the 5.
Still,
But
not
again,
enough.
does not take the run.
Pato Award, an amazing car.
Pato Award able to keep New Garden at bay here.
Coming to 7 laps to go here.
These 7 laps are gonna go by very, very fast.
Down the back.
Scott Dixon is nowhere in contention unless a caution were to come
I
out
think
now.
he's dealing with his lost track. Here,
Six
now
laps
he's
to
3
go.
seconds back.
If a caution were to come out now, we would have a restart, and it'd probably be like 3 laps to
New
go.
Garden. Right now, New Garden is a quarter of a hundredth. No, a quarter of a hundredth. You know, never mind.
A quarter of a second.
Yeah, a quarter of a second behind. Paddle Award.
Now
I
losing
filled
time.
maps, so that explains it.
We've got more lap traffic here. Benjamin Peterson and Roman Grosjean. Let's see if they play nice here. It looks like
Seems
they
like
will.
Paddle Award may have checked out from New Garden here, unless
Peterson plays
Paddle
nice
just
at
gets
least.
slowed down.
And Grosjean putting up a little bit more of a fight, but not really. Backs out at the end of it. But again, New Garden able to get right to the
Garden
back of
coming
Award.
back.
This might be his shot to make
Will
the
he look
move.
down the inside?
This might be his only chance.
He's going to have to set it up in the mid-corner. He's going to have to turn down right now. He can't do it.
I think he's gonna be waiting another lap to do
Might
this.
have been New Garden's
Beware,
last
we
shot.
only have 3 laps to go here.
Award's trying to hold his lead, not letting him
caution!
behind. Caution's
Get
out!
Caution!
We're gonna have a
For what?
restart.
We might not have enough time for a restart. We don't really know what the caution's for right now.
God.
We're going to go back
What
and
happened?
see what happened. It looks like absolutely nothing. So,
We didn't pull the caution out. That wasn't us.
and yeah, I did not type in yellow. I did not call that caution. It just happened.
Figure it out whenever someone gets on
I
pit
don't
road.
think we're going to have a restart. I think Pato Award is the winner.
We might though. We might.
Yeah, Paddle Award.
I think it's over.
We're going to have 2 laps to go right now. I think it's over.
it might be a 1 lap to go shootout.
I think Pato awards the winner here.
Interesting what
And there
they
it
call
is,
this
2
for,
laps
though.
to go. I don't think they can get this back green in time. They'd have to go green right now.
Apparently, race control saw
Politely.
Race control
that there
says
was
the race is going to finish under caution, and Pato Award is the winner.
and
That's such a disappointment.
race control says that the reason for the caution was debris on the track.
Is there anyone in pit
I
road?
did
or
not
was
know that that IndyCar was also NASCAR.
That is a shocking end to this race.
there? Make him go green now.
I can't.
Yes.
Isn't there if
So
there's a
down
command
pit
to
road,
force
Pato
off-
Award's crew is celebrating because they believe that they have won this race.
They believe there
Here,
isn't
because
enough time to
They
go
managed
back
to get ahead.
green.
Well,
And
they,
Newgarden's team is
actually,
not
this is
happy right now because they could have taken the move with a couple
The
laps
next-
to go. And if they did, Pato Award most likely would not have had time to get past
Award is
New
most likely
Garden.
the points leader. If they
so
went green
with,
now, they would have been a 1
Yes,
lap
he is.
shootout.
well,
And
yeah,
now
but
we're
the
gonna
pace car's
now
lights
do
are
it.
still on.
We're gonna come down to it. This is it. The white flag. The yellow and the white are
I
gonna
swear,
be the
if they decide to go green,
They can't.
nope.
The
What?
race is over.
White flag. One
The
more lap
race
to go.
Alright,
is
we're trying to-
over.
Race is over under caution. Only if IndyCar had
One lap to
overtime,
go,
we
presented
would be
by-
seeing another restart.
1 lap to go, presented by GasCar, and that's it. The race is over.
The
Pato
race is
Award has
over.
pulled off a
Pato
victory.
Such an entertaining race
It's
ends
such a
like this,
disappointing
sadly.
finish, though. We don't even know the reason for the caution.
The reason for the caution was debris on the track, that's why.
No, it actually not.
No, actually, I don't know.
And that's it. This would be the white flag.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
I
we didn't do
was
anything.
watching.
No,
And
he
then-
didn't do anything.
Command bar wasn't out. You can't just have it off screen.
We
and
already
do it.
went through the entire field as soon as the caution came out. Literally, there was nothing happening.
This happened in Indy Test. Remember?
Literally,
caution
the
just came out.
caution.
And that would be it. Coming out of turn 4.
No, actually, no, the pace car driver wins the race because
Yes,
he
he won.
leads the lap of
Bro
one
is like
flag.
he's like 200 laps down. Coming out of turn 4 now,
Yeah, I know.
entering the trial bowl at a solid 55 miles per hour.
Pato
Pato
Award will
Award.
come through to win here at Texas.
Pato Award will win the Texas Roadhouse 375. In a bummer finish, in my opinion.
Okay, then.
I think we can all agree that this finish was a bummer.
Santino Ferrucci just stops. A great race, but a not great finish. Now we're going green. What?
And now we'd go. If we had one more lap, we would have gone green.
Pace car. And the pace car's
Pato
lights
Award.
are off.
Picks up W number 1 of the
Came
season.
second at St. Petersburg, and now he will
And that
win.
is it.
Consistency. And he is most
That
definitely
is-
the points leader.
He is going to be our new points leader.
Ericsson finishes in 8th.
Second for Joseph Newgarden, an outstanding performance nonetheless. Third for Scott Dixon. David Malukas bringing it home in
Can
fourth
I say something
position.
about
Amazing
Newgarden?
for that car.
He made an amazing comeback after being laps down. And yes, we are live.
And then Colton Herta, fifth. Alex Pillow, sixth. Scott McLaughlin, seventh. Marcus Erickson, eighth. Callum Eilot finishing in the top 10.
And
Ninth
there we
place
go.
finished. Roman Grosjean will round out the top 10.
And that was a race. That was an entertaining
Is
race.
it?
If the caution came out like a few laps earlier, we would have definitely gone green, but nope. Didn't have enough time.
Like race control did not.
Race control didn't feel greedy. And that is it for the Texas Roadhouse 375 in IndyCars.
At Indy. Yep.
Yep.
We're at Indy.
We're definitely at Indy.
Real.
In IndyCar. How long was this race? Like, how long were we streaming? 2 hours and 15 minutes. Almost the same time as last race. If we did interviews, it'd probably be at the same amount of time. But I don't feel like doing those.
But did you already finish the stream?
No, it's still on. I'm gonna need.
Alright,
Well,
so are we doing it?
Here is some DNFs. Will Power for a header. Kyle Kirkwood for a header.
Will
Delta
Power
Francesco for a
DNF
gearbox.
on the
Julio
first lap.
Castroneves.
Will Power did not even get to start the race.
Nope. Julio
That's a
Castroneves,
disappointing thing.
Ignition. Stingray Rob wrecked and then blew up. And then Jack Harvey, I don't know. And then three cars
Takuma
get parked.
Sato, Felix Rosenqvist, Connor Daly all got parked for being too slow.
Rossi, Augustine Canapino, and Ferrucci should be parked, but I'll let it slide.
Yeah, but we forgot to park them.
Anyways, I'm gonna need the positions, and that's it for Texas. Disappointing finish, but
Yeah,
my
that's
pick
it
won.
for Texas Roadhouse
Sato
375.
Award
Who wins it?
at Texas. And thank you for watching.
Yeah,
We'll
this
see
is
you.
definitely not IndyCar.
We will see you at Long Beach on Wednesday.